We got the Academy Awards to talk about, the various... well, let's just talk about me. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Got to talk about the war. Didn't realize it was going to be such a tough march through Baghdad.
You know what? They're doing some of those Vietnam tactics, these scumbags.
Hey, can I tell you something? The problem is, again, like Vietnam, we're being too nice. Like, we're making sure we don't hit certain targets, and we're being nice. So I think we should have done 2 weeks of bombing before we even put a foot soldier in there.
Right.
Hey, how weirded out are you by the live coverage of the war? Have you seen some of it?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, they've got some of the guys mic'd. You know, some of the main guys.
Yeah.
And at one point, this guy's on his stomach.
Big mistake, by the way.
With a machine gun.
Yeah.
And they're going, so if you see somebody come out with a white flag, what are you going to do? And he's like, well, nothing. And they go, if they don't have a white flag, you're going to shoot him? The guy's like, yeah. And it was just like they're like 100 yards away.
Everybody's discussing what to do.
It's just shoot him.
It's a big mistake having. It's a real big mistake having all those reporters along.
Well, you know what they're doing.
I'll tell you why. It's a politically correct war. It's to show, aren't we nice? We're there.
We're the good war people.
We're there to liberate people who don't even apparently care if we liberate them or not. And really, the way that we handle these guys is to bomb the hell out of them for 2 weeks, like we did in Afghanistan, and then come up and let them come up for air and then beat their ass with guns. I mean, it is odd that we have to fight a politically correct war.
Yeah, but we can't hit civilians. That's our new thing now.
Yeah, because I saw on the news, like 2 kids or something got hit in a school bus
then we
or something.
go, ah!
Yeah, right.
How much would you have to be paid? Why would somebody who's not in the Army go out there and report?
Because they're crazy.
Because they want an anchor job one day.
They want to be like Dan Rather.
Right.
This is their big moment.
I'm looking at bombs going off, and the guy's wearing a helmet. And I'm
they're
like,
crazy.
We pay the Army guys. They're there for a reason.
Yeah.
You have no good reason to be there.
They're
but
crazy.
how did Dan Rather become Dan Rather?
Right.
He had to be in a tense situation.
He was in Vietnam. But he lucked out. He was there when Kennedy got assassinated.
Right.
That was a bigger thing for him.
Yeah.
But I was just saying, you have to be where the news is.
Yeah, evidently. Or you have to be really hot.
Yeah. That helps. But if you're hot and you're where the news is, remember the Scud Stud from the first Gulf War?
Yeah, that's true.
He went into hiding. He got so famous.
Yeah, chicks really wanted him. Hey, everybody, what's happening? Let me take a break, and then we'll talk about everything, because there's so much to talk about. And then Stuttering John is even in the studio again.
How late did you stay up for the Academy Awards?
I was asleep by 9:20.
Because this was the most entertaining Academy Awards that have been in a while.
Really? I was bored after Steve Martin.
Oh no, but a lot of things happened after that.
Interesting.
Yeah,
no, it's good stuff happened.
Well, I got a lot of tape.
So you didn't see most of the awards. What time did you leave John's party? I was wondering,
I'll tell you all about it.
Of everything.
I'm going to tell you everything.
All right.
You're just too anxious. You're impatient.
I really wanted to talk.
The biggest question I have for you when
you're ready to talk.
Biggest question I have for you when you get back is, did you get your $25,000 gift bag?
I'm going to tell you everything about it. But you got to wait.
I know.
All right, we'll be back right after these words. Good morning, everyone. Where shall we begin? Well, first of all,
I think we should begin like every other show with the Butler-Louisville game.
Artie walked in all depressed. I thought it was about the war. To quote Artie, he goes, "Oh, my God, my tournament's gone horribly wrong."
Oh, no. He started off so well.
It's taking an ugly turn.
That's what you said. My tournament's taken an ugly turn.
Yeah.
Do you know how consumed Artie is by the whole gambling thing? We all had dinner Friday night.
Right.
And we went outside to have a cigarette, and Artie had this game that he had bet $1,000 on, but he couldn't, nobody at that restaurant is keeping scores.
Yeah.
So we walked across the street, we started peeking in a window of another restaurant, and we couldn't see the game, so we went into the restaurant, and the game wasn't on. Artie's just starts asking random people, do you know who won the Xavier game? What's the score of the Xavier game? And nobody knew.
Yeah, I mean, he's a little too wrapped up in it.
I wondered how he was going to make it through dinner.
Yeah, I mean, Artie and Gary were out smoking most of the dinner.
No, I went out that one time.
Right.
Really?
But there was one time that you were gone a long time.
That
He goes around the table, and we were like, where did they go?
I never realized the extent of, like who you are, because when we went out to dinner Friday night...
Extent of who?
You guys hear a weird noise?
Yeah, I thought
what is that?
That was a sound effect that didn't sound right, sorry.
Oh. What is that supposed to be?
It was supposed to be a match striking, but it turned out to be something more than that.
Yeah, sounded like World War III.
I was shock and awe.
Yeah, Friday night, I had this brainstorm where I said, we never get together for dinner. Meaning like me, Robin, Stuttering John, Gary, Fred, Artie, Benji. You know, we never get together. So why don't we get together and have dinner? Because we never get. It was a good idea, and I enjoyed it.
I did too.
Great.
John's looking at me waiting for the shoe to drop. He's like, where's the jokes?
Who's wrong?
Wait.
Who's going to get it?
Come on, ruin it.
It's coming. Don't worry.
I'm waiting to hear the extent of
No. But I always think Artie's going to be the life of the party. Like, I always think he's going to be Bluto from Animal House or something. But Artie just kind of sits there, drinks, and doesn't really say much.
He drinks a lot.
As he drinks, though, he gets a little more animated.
Little bit, but he doesn't really talk all that much.
I think he's a little intimidated by you because he's such a fan of yours.
Are you?
Well, that's not true anymore. I mean, I've been working here for almost 2 years.
But what is it you order? Because you order a real man's drink.
I get a Jack and water. I mean, I don't like people who are always yelling and screaming.
Artie's like from my dad's generation.
Yeah.
Goes to the track, has Jack and water.
And he orders it very, just, they keep coming. Like I noticed there's a steady stream of Jack and water to the table.
I'm getting yelled at now for acting like classy.
Artie's like, I can't believe I'm getting yelled at for going to dinner.
You know what I heard about Artie, though?
You're not getting yelled at. I'm just saying, I always think you're going to be like more talkative, but you're not.
We had a conversation. I remember talking to you quite a bit, actually.
Really? I just always think you're so quiet at these things.
Well,
no, I always expect you to...
You're normal, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm always waiting for you to be a little more...
Howard, you know what I heard about Artie and his drinking? I heard that last week the E-Show had a going-away party, or 2 weeks ago they had a going-away party for a couple of guys. It was a lunch.
Yeah.
So John and Artie sort of jumped on and said, hey, we'll come with you. So they said it was, John was starting like the John and Artie show, and Artie was really quiet. They said 5 Jack and Waters later, Artie was singing, what was it, Danny Boy?
Yeah,
St.
Danny Boy.
Patrick's Day. Would you rather that as we go to dinner?
Yeah.
But isn't there an in-between, Artie?
Do you know what it is? It's that, you invited us to a very nice place.
Right.
I don't think, you want me to start yelling out stuff? I was trying to...
No, I'm expecting you to talk, though.
I talked a lot.
Did you? All right.
Yeah.
I think if it's not about basketball tournaments and stuff.
Right. He's not going to have a lot of random conversations. It's got to be manly conversations.
First of all, the food there was
very good.
Unbelievable.
Amazing. Dos Caminos.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Dos Caminos Mexican food. I know Mr. X was very nervous about Mexican food. A lot of people don't like Mexican food, or they get nervous about it. But even Mr. X liked Dos Caminos.
It's amazing.
He said, I was a little nervous about your selection of restaurant.
And by the way, it was a slimmed down Mr. X. You see?
Yeah.
He was getting ready for you, John.
Very buff. He looked very strong all of a sudden.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. He could kick your ass.
He's going to kick your ass, boy.
I was starting to think maybe he could kick your ass.
I think he can.
No. Gary, never think something. Trust me. I would win the fight.
Well, it's all talk now.
Right.
No, but you don't understand. I was going to train 10 to 12 hours a day this
Sure.
In a coma. I noticed you didn't fart once at the table, though.
Well, yeah, I guess I
He got you.
Mr. X was like 8 arm lengths from John's lap, thank God.
He did teach you a lesson, I'll tell you that. I gotta say. You were on good behavior. There's something about pouring water on you that works.
You know what's funny about Artie that I never realized? Artie walks in with Dana, who's, every time you see her, you can't remember how beautiful she is.
Right.
And I think it's funny that, Dana lives in this weird environment. Artie walks up, the first thing he says is, I lost $500 on the first game, but I won $500 on the second game, so I'm even, so I put $1,000 on the Xavier game. And I realized, how much a part of their life, not
She
Dana...
probably knows odds now.
Not by choice.
And I don't think she digs it at all.
No. Just now. It's the tournament. After this, it'll be all right.
It'll be baseball.
After this, it'll be the World Series, and it'll be the Super Bowl.
It's never like this. This is berserk. There's games, you can't not turn a game on. It's fantastic.
It's fantastic.
Everything you put on, it's a game.
Right. And there's betting to be done.
There's betting.
Right.
So I was up $2,000 Friday.
Right.
Now I'm down 500.
But I do see as if I was your girlfriend.
Yeah, she doesn't like me doing that.
I mean, it's just like you're sitting at the table and your mind is on the $1,000 you got on Xavier.
Yeah.
And I noticed that I think she's getting irritated by it.
No, she's not irritated by it. She just is concerned that I would ever do it with money I don't have. But now I just bet money I could totally afford, $500 on a game. It's like a hobby.
But maybe that's why you're not talking so much. You're worried about the game.
That's what I think. I think you're so preoccupied with the game, you can't even concentrate on the evening.
I will admit, even though I had a fantastic time,
right,
I was a little preoccupied with knowing the score.
Yeah, you were wishing you were watching the game.
Not watching it, just being able to get scores every 3 minutes.
See, that's what you have to consider when you invite Artie out. Can he get the score?
Well, the other thing
I know he needs to be near a TV.
At one point, we were trying to figure out who we should call for scores.
But is your nights with Dana on a night like that? Is it dictated by? In other words, if you win, is it a euphoric night? If you lose, does Dana allowed not to talk to you?
No, you see, that's the great thing. It's just for the fun of the gambling. If I lose money that I can afford, it doesn't affect.
So if you drop $2,000, it's not an ugly night.
I don't bet $2,000 in a night. I bet $2,000 over 2 nights. About $1,000 a day, I bet.
So it does affect your mood.
It does affect my mood. Yeah, I wouldn't. Otherwise, why do it if it's not going to affect your mood?
I'm saying, we went out Friday night, and Artie's a great guy and everything, but he is affected by gambling, and everything does sort of center around gambling.
And he's so low tech. The truth of the matter is, I had a pager that was in the car that will update your scores. It's about this big,
right? And
you just hit it and it updates your scores. I'm surprised Artie doesn't have one.
Yeah, you ought to get that.
At one point in the front bar area, it's a very nice place. That place, the bar, it's like a scene, you know.
Dos Caminos.
Yeah, I asked the guy. I asked the guy who had a martini if he had the Xavier score, and he said, "Excuse me." I was like,
yeah, well, I'm not here for degenerates.
What do you think this is, OTB?
Yeah.
But that guacamole, the hot guacamole that you put in the tortilla.
You like that?
Oh, my God.
They make it right in front of you.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
It's a good place. Really? I thought it would be a fun place for us to eat.
Yeah, and it was.
Yeah, it was. It was good.
And they kept the beers coming, which was
and
I saw there were 2 people who were kept very busy, the Jack and Water girl and the beer girl.
Yeah. I hope I gave her a big enough tip.
They had, it was great. Our table was right by the back bar there.
Mm-hmm.
So they were the beers were flowing. It was perfect.
I gave her a bunch of money.
I'm sure you did. I
did.
I'm sure you did amazing.
I hope so.
You always do. I don't know why you would be concerned.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I gave her like $500.
That's great.
That's good, right?
Howard, come on.
Yeah, but with 13 people.
Was the bill over $1,500?
You know what? He took off a lot of. He was because I'm me,
right?
And I'm a good customer.
Generous,
he was very generous, so the whole bill was like I don't know, $700.
Howard, and you tipped $500?
No. Yeah, is that bad?
And you're wondering? Yeah, no, it's horrific.
No, but I'm saying because I don't know what the real bill was.
Howard, if he took off half the bill, if the bill was $1,400,
I don't think he did that.
$500 is still an amazing.
Okay, good, all right.
Because
she was working hard.
Above,
When you got John there saying, "Listen, bring me," I heard him say, "Bring me a beer every 3 minutes."
But Artie is he's like subtle with it. So as every time the woman came to the table to see what was going on, he goes, "Another Jack and Water, please."
See, I was in my trying to be a classy guy mode.
So we went out and had dinner.
I was going to say, I actually felt sorry for you. You can't even have a normal dinner without people hassling you. Until you get hassled.
Yeah.
Some woman was at her bachelorette party.
Oh, that was the worst.
And she came over.
You don't even know. The second I walk into the restaurant, right? This is Friday night. I walk in, and Beth was on the phone with someone from work. And I walk in, and this girl walks up to me, and she goes, "Howard, hey, big fan." So I go, "Hi, how you doing?" And then I was walking back to the table because we were late. We were late because there was a big detour. We were stuck for like a half hour because Friday night there was a suspicious package in Manhattan. And I guess with the war, everybody's kind of like on edge. So the cops had to stop everyone while they searched this package and detour us so that we wouldn't go anywhere near the suspicious package.
I thought you got slowed down by the anti-war rally in Times Square that drew 125,000 people.
Well, that was Saturday.
Yeah. 125,000 people.
A lot of people.
They had a pro-war rally last night. 600 people showed up.
Yeah. Well, people aren't as passionate about pro-war. Nobody's pro-war, really.
But did you think that...
But we support.
We support
and
the war.
you don't go running around screaming and hollering.
Yeah. There's no need to. It's going on.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we get down there, and this girl goes, "Hey, big fan." I go, "Oh, hi. How you doing?" Just like that. And I keep walking. She goes, I hear her go, "Oh, man, what an ass."
Oh, my goodness, just because you said hi?
Yeah, so wait. So I go, I got crazy. So I turn around and I said to her, "What'd I do wrong? What did I do to you that you have to say I'm an ass?" She goes, "Well, I told you I'm a big fan, and you just walked right by." I said hello to you.
So what should you do, bend her over and slap a big one on her?
So I said, I said hello to you. What else would you expect? She said, "I expected more." And I said,
and she doesn't know what.
and then I gave up. I just said, this is ridiculous, and I walked away. Then when I sat down, the chick with the bachelorette party,
she was wearing a tiara. She came over. She said that that in her
something in that card.
no, she showed me.
Had your name on it?
Yeah.
There was a question on, they had a scavenger hunt. And one of the questions on the card was, would you rather bang Bill Clinton or Howard Stern? And she said, look, I circled Howard Stern. It was just a coincidence that I was there.
Hey now.
So I said, oh, great. Congratulations on your wedding or whatever. I don't know what you're supposed to say.
Nothing.
So, I said, congratulations. She goes, do you mind coming over and taking pictures with us? And I said, yeah, I kind of do.
You know what? That's not even right. That's not even what you said, because that even sounds meaner than it is. You said, gee, I would love to, but I don't want to make a scene, but I'd be more than happy to sign something for you.
Yeah,
which is so nice. And then she started to walk away, and at the restaurant, there's like little holes in the wall. That's the design of it. And I see the flash bulb go off. One of her friends is on the other side of the wall taking pictures of you.
Yeah.
Oh, if there's a group of broads out and they all have like reddish, fruity, blue drinks, and one of them's wearing a tiara,
you're in trouble.
The most annoying group of human beings that could possibly get together, because it's a bachelorette party. They're going to be loud. They're going to be pushy. They're going to be everything.
They're nice.
It doesn't even matter if you say no to them. They're going to take your pictures and...
That girl was like taking your picture like she was a terrorist.
I know.
Right behind a wall.
Yeah, she's paparazzi now.
Well, that's nothing. I went to have breakfast Saturday morning at Sarah Beth's. You ever been there?
Oh, yeah, that's great.
Great place. Had some oatmeal, this and that, the other thing. I'm sitting there having a great time. Some Chinese-looking lady. You know how the Chinese are with their cameras. Some Chinese lady, she comes in, she's running up and starts shooting pictures of me. I said, hey, I'm eating my breakfast here. I got pissed, Then I'm leaving, but she take the picture and go, ha, 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 ha. Like it was World War II or something. She just bombed Hiroshima.
Right, it's totally...
bombed whatever the place is, Pearl Harbor. So then she goes over to her table. I'm leaving. She starts snapping away like crazy. I'm laughing like maniacally.
Why is she
like
laughing?
a baboon. I don't know. Like it was funny.
Yeah, what was so funny? That you can work a camera?
Yeah, that's funny.
But we were in the middle of a conversation when that girl came up to you, and then the whole conversation just came to a halt. I felt so bad for you because you were so bummed out. The pictures...
I wasn't bummed out. It was just...
I would take care of it quickly and discreetly.
It doesn't seem to satisfy anybody, though.
Pain in the ass.
Hey, please. Pain in the ass is being in Iraq.
That's right.
That's a pain in the ass. I feel so bad for those dudes over there. Ay, what a mess.
Well, I felt bad when I heard the clip of one woman saying her son was a little down. He's over there fighting, and he was a little down because they get word back there that there are big protests going on here. So that ruins, it decreases their morale. And I said, well, that's the last thing we need.
Yeah.
Is those guys feeling bad as they go into battle.
Yeah, get behind this. Help out a little by at least being positive. Adam, you're on the air.
Howard, how you doing today, man?
Hey, man.
Listen, I'm looking for a good place in the city to take my wife for dinner. You recommend Dos Caminos?
Highly.
Yeah, we had a great time.
Oh, unbelievable.
We had a real good time.
Incredible meal you'll have.
How long am I waiting for reservations? About a month?
I don't know. I don't know how that all works.
That place was... There were people in the bar who got there at 8. They still hadn't sat down. They told 10 because
really?
that's how crowded it was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were there without you, which is a lot funny, not as good as being there with you. We were all there except for you, so we said, can we go sit in our seat? And they're like, another 4 minutes, another 6 minutes. I think they were waiting for you.
Yeah.
Because imagine sitting us without you.
Yeah, they would have been pissed.
Because it is a scene at that bar. People just wanting to get in to eat. That's how...
But that's a good... If I'm a single dude, I'm going to that bar.
No, the bar is a good single dude place.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I think, go there just to have drinks.
Right.
Yeah, because there was some chicks.
Because it was packed.
Yeah, that's right. I would go down there just to get laid. It's one of those I got to get laid bars.
Right. Good-looking people at the front door.
Yeah.
Good-looking waitresses, too.
Yeah, they got that all together. So anyway, so that was my idea. I think it was good.
Yeah,
it was
sorry
good.
Fred couldn't come. He was the one...
Fred didn't want to be there.
Party pooper.
No, Fred wanted to be there.
Yeah.
In fact, I was originally going to do it Saturday night so Fred could be there.
I was definitely signed up.
But there were two different parties going on. There was the the Howard, Robin, and Artie conversation at one end, and then there was the Stuttering John interrogating Benji's girlfriend at the other end of the table.
Yeah, so the big surprise of the night was...
Gary interpretation, let me go on record of the interrogation,
Look,
by
we
the
all
way.
saw it.
I saw it.
We were all having a blast, and Gary runs over, scurries around the table to tell Howard I'm interrogating Benji.
No. I saw what was going on. Benji walked in with an attractive, a really attractive woman. And everyone assumed that he hired her and it was another bit.
His stunts.
But it turns out he's been going out with her for like a month.
That is amazing.
And I don't even think he's that into her.
No, he's not into her. That's what you don't know, but I don't know if Gary knows, but he's not that.
Is she your girlfriend, Benj?
We're seeing each other, but it's not, I wouldn't say girlfriend situation.
No.
I like her a lot.
Is she and she likes you, apparently.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to say what you had anything in the conversation before?
Yeah, say it.
Benj?
I don't know.
About what you wanted me to do for you?
No.
Okay, forget it.
Oh.
Well, what do you want you to do?
No. He's going to get... maybe the girl's listening, but let's just say I don't think that they're that serious.
Are you guys lovers?
You mean intimate?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, good for you.
She's way too hot for Benji, and I don't understand why he's...
She seemed normal.
I knew the married guys were really angry at Benji for coming in with like a hot-looking chick. They were pissed.
We couldn't figure it out at all. I mean, really, just, she was cute.
He was upset because you guys could be doing the same thing.
Yeah, but not only that, first of all, he showed up like 20 minutes after you showed up.
And you were late.
I was late, I know.
I showed up at 8:35, I noticed.
Sweating profusely.
Well, spicy food makes me sweat a lot. No, it does.
Benji, you got a girl interested in you, so
she's really cool.
You're not the loser we think you are.
Thank you. Neither are you.
Thank you.
Your girl looked really hot too.
Yeah.
Well, the girl really digs Benji because part of the conversation we were talking about was Benji. You want to talk about this? Benji said that he would do what Scott was going to do. Like a challenge, a Bally's challenge.
Oh, yeah, that was weird. Benji was saying, I don't think you should have brought that up in front of a chick, but Benji was saying, hey, can I get money for losing weight? And if I don't, I'll take anal from 20 guys.
If he doesn't lose the weight.
Yeah.
He'll lose 20 pounds, and if he doesn't lose the 20 pounds, anal from 20 guys.
But you're right.
That was his deal.
So we said, hey, you can lose 20 pounds.
Let's make it a real challenge.
Yeah. So you got to lose 40 pounds and then have anal from 40 guys.
And that was a lot of the discussion, was the debate how many pounds Benji should.
But how did it come up?
I forget.
I don't. I remember exactly how it came up. You started off trying to do Benji a favor. You go to the girl, just want to tell you, Benji's a great guy.
Yeah.
And then somebody else said, Benji's a great guy. I thought, oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then John goes, so Benji, what do you do anal with 20 guys for? I mean, you just brought it right up.
Oh, come on, it's very, anyway.
We were all toasting Benji, trying to make him look normal, make him look human.
Why would you bring it up in front of a date?
First of all, Benji, and I'm sure you'll admit to this, the girl was so cool about it. She even said that if Benji did it, she would have no problem still dating.
Benji was there with a halfway decent looking chick, like real nice looking.
Yeah.
No, but you're right.
More than halfway decent. And we were all shocked, and I was thinking, hey, I'll make a toast to my good buddy Benji, which will seal the deal for him.
Right, he kept saying, you're my best friend.
Girl.
Yeah, I didn't know what the story was.
And did you know that she would be cool with it before you brought it up?
Yeah, she was very cool.
No, did you know?
Come on, John. You were making him look bad. You were angry that he was with a hot chick.
I'm angry.
Yeah.
But everybody was trying to help out Benji, except John would just pierce through it. He brought up every embarrassing thing about Benji.
No, we brought up...
You brought up a ton of
We brought up Benji's
night terrors.
But Artie, we were all laughing our heads off.
You were telling stories of what a jerk Benji is.
Yes.
Be honest. And in front of a
Benji
chick.
loved it.
So I looked at John and I said, yeah, Benji loved
He was
it.
happy for the attention.
Oh, please.
John. You don't know that the girl's going to think it's funny.
I don't know.
How are you helping him out?
You were bad-mouthing Benji at the dinner table.
Benji, honestly, answer because I'll apologize. Were you upset at all?
It was a big risk, but no, not at all.
Thank you. I knew he wasn't.
But
I was laughing. Laura was laughing. Benji was laughing. Artie was laughing. Gary saw some controversy and ran over to you.
All I know is, here's the code of men. The guy's got a girl with him.
Benji.
That looks good. And it's Benji who's got trouble getting women.
Okay, then I'm going to have to say this then. But I don't want it because I'll get him in trouble. Trust me, it didn't matter that much to Benji how he was seen.
So whether it matters or not, does that mean you have to do it in front of the girl?
I wasn't doing it to be a bad guy. We were just having a bunch of laughs. It wasn't like I was intentionally trying to make him look bad. I like Benji. I wasn't trying to make him look bad.
Like imagine everyone at the table just started bringing up every goofy thing you ever did.
You do.
And you were on a date.
You do though.
No, we wouldn't.
No, we don't. In front of a chick?
You humiliate me in front of 3 million people.
That's
My wife's listening.
That's different than being in front of a chick on a date.
It wasn't a date. He's been stumping her for a while. It's not like this is the
This
first
is the
date.
first time he brings her around the people he works
Yeah, come on.
We were having a bunch of laughs.
So I
It was
said
so
to
much
John,
fun
I said,
until
John,
Gary ran over to you.
I said, John, what are you doing? You're making the dude look bad in front of a chick.
And you're making him look bad in front of Beth, in front of Mr. X, people who don't know him that well.
Beth really liked Benji. She was like, Benji's like what's the controversy with Benji? He's like, normal? I said, listen, it's taken years getting him to this point.
Where he can be brought out in public.
I said he would have shown up in a kufi or whatever that's called, in a weird, like a bizarre hat, a doo-doo, I think. A muumuu. Yeah, I said, you don't know how long it's take. I finally pulled him aside and said, if you don't start acting normal, we can't work with you.
He actually missed events with us because we didn't trust him to be normal.
Right. But he was good.
He was great.
People liked you, Benji.
I had a nice time. And actually, John's stuff was actually really fun, but it was a real big risk.
It was a risk.
You didn't know. It's fun now, but it could have gone either way,
well,
right?
I knew, and it was fun, and the girl was laughing her head off, and everybody was laughing, except you guys had to run over, scurry
Why do you
over.
think it's fun, John?
Hey,
why do you think it's so funny to make fun of people?
Oh, look
at a dinner.
Look who's talking at what show?
I would not make fun of somebody at dinner.
Oh,
by the way.
Oh, you saved it for the air.
No, that's right. So do you. You little two-faced bastard.
By the way.
Don't get me started about why you really probably went over and scurried away from Howard.
Why?
Oh,
am I jealous of John?
No.
I heard what happened. I'll bring it up.
What's going on?
Gary likes to go out and have a cigarette.
Yes.
And I guess Mary gets angry when he goes out. His wife gets angry. And she used the F word to Gary.
No. She used the...
A few witnesses heard the F word used.
She called me an a-hole after Robin Radzinski suggested that was a good word to call me.
Somebody heard F off.
Someone heard F off.
Oh, really?
She gets really pissed and she's telling him to stay at the table, or
she scolds him like he's a little boy.
She's less angry about the cigarette, although she doesn't like the cigarette, and more angry about that I just get up and leave her alone.
Yeah, you disappear for
hours at a time.
But I went over and I started talking to her. One time I saw you were gone for a long clip.
That was when I went to go find the Xavier score with Artie.
Yeah. She don't like that.
Yeah, no, I know.
I get that though.
But then why'd she call you an a-hole?
For getting up to go have because she goes, where are you going? I said, have a cigarette. And she said, don't leave me here alone. I said, I'll be back in 2 minutes. She goes, I don't like you smoking. I said, I know. So I said, I'm going to go have a cigarette. It became like a, yeah,
like a standoff.
Like a standoff.
One of us has to win. I'm leaving.
So if she had just said to you, Gary, please don't, I'm feeling vulnerable, you would have stayed.
I don't know.
No?
You could have gone and had a cigarette. What are you talking about?
When I drink, I need a cigarette.
Yeah.
And Gary was just as into seeing the Xavier score. You were into the whole...
No, I wasn't. I was actually helping you because the truth is, I wanted to see it based on your bet. I don't care about Xavier.
You were into
I care about watching you and Xavier.
Yeah, exactly.
Gary didn't want to look like he was pussy whipped.
Right.
So he had to go have the cigarette.
Well, listen,
if my wife called me an a-hole at a dinner with all you, I would pour a glass of water on her.
No, you would not.
Oh, come on. That sweet person.
You would, right?
How dare you?
Are you kidding me? I would. I still wouldn't be talking to her right now.
You'd be offended by that, but you're bringing up Benji taking anal with
Benji
his girlfriend.
I like Benji. He knows that.
Well, you didn't invite me to your party.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
See, that's a missed thing. Doug was supposed to email everybody.
Why don't you do that?
I don't know how to do that on Lotus.
All right. Enough of the dinner.
You got somebody to paint the fence for you once again.
Does anybody want to hear Debbie Schlussel talk about why Michael Moore is a liar?
A liar, okay.
No. So anyway, with Benji...
I'm intrigued. Why is Michael Moore a liar?
Debbie.
Hi. Well, you know how he was saying that we live in a fictitious world and the fictitious president and all that crap?
Yeah.
Well, his movie Bowling for Columbine, which is supposed to be a documentary, so it's supposed to be somewhat truthful, it's full of fiction. I mean, there's all lies in it. He says that he got a gun at a bank for opening a bank account, and that's not true. The bank does not allow people to get guns at the bank. He staged the whole thing. They make you go through a background check and pick it up at a gun shop. So there's no danger of people having guns at the bank. I mean, that's BS.
So in other words, he lies too. He's fictitious.
Exactly. He's more fictitious than anyone. He tries to pretend he's a blue-collar guy. He lives in a $1.2 million apartment in New York, and he owns stocks in a lot of the companies that he says he's against in corporate America. other things in the movie. You know, your friend of the show, Dick Clark, he confronts Dick Clark in the movie Bowling for Columbine. Did you see the movie, Howard?
No, I didn't. I have it, but when I hear documentary, my eyes roll to the back of my head.
Well, he confronts Dick Clark because I don't know if you remember, there was that 6-year-old girl that was shot by the 6-year-old boy in her classroom in Michigan.
Right.
And the mother, he says that the mother couldn't take care of her son because she was in a work-to-welfare program that we have here in the state of Michigan, and she was on her way on a bus to go work at Dick Clark's American Bandstand restaurant, which is at a mall here in the Detroit area. And he goes and confronts Dick Clark, and Dick Clark won't talk to him, and he blames Dick Clark for her son killing this little girl. Well, the fact is that she didn't even have her son. She gave him away to her brother, who lived in a crack house, and that's where the brother was living with her brother. I'm sorry, her son was living with...
I don't know any of this.
I don't know.
I'm zoning, Debbie.
Okay, well, I'll tell you some other stuff. He said in Bowling...
you know what? We believe that Michael Moore is a liar.
Well, there was a whole article in Forbes magazine about all the lies in his movie. I mean,
you know what? I tell you what. Michael Moore got up at the Academy Awards and started to make an anti-Bush, anti-war statement. And you know what? I'm pissed the Academy Awards put that music on and cut him off. I disagree with him, but...
Well, the music wasn't because he was doing it. There was a certain time limit, and he was going...
No, come on. I believe they cut him short.
Listen, it's pretty long. It's 55 seconds, that whole thing.
But why would you stop the most exciting thing of the night?
Yeah, I mean, he's making a statement. People are reacting and booing. I don't know. It seemed like it got cut short, but probably because it was interesting.
I think it was the same as anybody else. He got
because Adrian Brody got like 3 minutes.
He made them stop, though. The music came up, and Michael Moore didn't demand that.
How long did he speak before they made him stop?
Yeah, well, let's time it. I got the statement.
I got all of them. So
Adrian Brody did like a 3-minute speech.
He did 3 minutes.
All right, but he had to stop the music.
No, before he stopped the music, I bet he did 2.5 minutes. I'll bet you any amount of money.
Yeah, they made an allowance.
Well, let's listen.
All right, hold on. I got it right here.
Yeah.
Debbie, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. I heard it though.
Here. And you know what? I'm pissed they stopped him. It was interesting. Okay, I disagree with him, but so what? Let's see what the guy's got to say.
What more was he going to say?
I don't know. He was making a funny statement at the end there that...
if you're on this, if the Pope and the Dixie Chicks are against you, it's time to go or something?
Yeah, that's funny. But it's funny. Come on. I mean, where's people's sense of humor?
Of what's time to go.
Hold on.
As far as I remember, they were supposed to have 45 seconds, and he got more than 45 seconds before that music came on.
They gave him about 58 seconds. But now play Adrian Brody, and I'll guarantee you
what number?
He got 2 minutes.
What number?
Later on.
And he was a bore.
Yeah, he was all over the place.
12.
All right, this is boring, but we're doing this for timing purposes.
Only.
This is official, yeah.
And we just want to see when the music first comes up.
Right, that's right. Michael Moore was saying something at least interesting. And aside from Steve Martin, who was brilliantly good at the beginning, that was funny.
Billy Crystal.
Great, yeah.
By the time Catherine Zeta-Jones was the size of a house, and Queen Latifah, who's the size of a whole condo, got up and sang boring music from Chicago, I was asleep. I mean, that was it. The night was over for me.
And, Rob, would you admit that, on some level, Michael Moore is a celebrity, much more well-known than the sound guys?
But the point is...
No, the documentary filmmaker is not that big.
No, but Michael Moore is.
Michael Moore's big.
The guy's got the number one book.
Man, it's the award.
No.
Yeah, why is he a bigger deal? Because he makes anti-war statements?
No, because he's
a liar.
He's more well-known.
Listen, I'm a guy who's watching these Academy Awards. I'm falling asleep. Finally, somebody's saying something controversial.
I was glad they cut him off.
You were?
You know, in the middle of his speech...
I was upset they cut him off.
I want to see him make a fool of himself.
Yeah, let's hear what he's got to say.
They cut him
you know what?
That was one of the most exciting things of the night.
Yes.
He's a big fatso.
He's a big fatso who waddles up to the stage who could do nothing for anybody if they hadn't have a bunch of skinny cameramen following him.
I'm with you on all that, Robert. But
I agree.
I want to see him hang himself.
Let's see what he has to say that he's so brilliant.
He did it.
And how about the people in the audience booing him? It was great. It was great theater.
This might sound unpopular, but in the middle of him talking, I decided I'm against freedom of speech.
You're coming out against freedom of speech?
I'm coming out against freedom of speech. It's a controversial stance, I understand.
They all boo Michael Moore, yet they applaud Roman Polanski.
That was weird.
What the hell was that?
Very weird. And they gave him the Best Director Oscar.
Oh, it's just...
I never thought they'd do that. Jesus.
And the chick he raped came up and accepted for him.
Yeah, she was nowhere to be found.
Yeah, I mean, can you believe this
Who
guy?
did accept for him?
Nobody.
They just, said we accept this in his honor because there was nobody there.
Nambla accepted for him.
You know, they had a lot of no-shows last night. I was surprised. Eminem didn't show up. And
He was never showing up.
No, there were some.
It's weird that, and there were a couple. The first award of the night, the guy didn't show up.
Some didn't because of the war.
Someone said Barbara Streisand looked like she'd been hit with a bat when she opened it up and saw Eminem won an award.
She was shocked.
Eminem.
She's like, how dare they?
Well, imagine that.
It is funny. Bono sitting in the audience, really just waiting to hear his name. I mean, everyone said Bono was going to win, and they make him perform, and he was about to jump up and.
Jack Nicholson not winning Best Actor. Again, I didn't see Adrian Brody, but
it was a good
Adrian Brody was great.
Yeah,
I don't care.
A really good performance.
Jack Nicholson was awesome.
So the hottest chicks of the night, Halle Berry, gorgeous.
Yeah, let's talk hot chicks. Hey, Debbie, you got anything to say about hot chicks?
First of all, hot chicks.
What do you want me to say?
Well, first of all, hot chicks, Howard, if you understand, they're against the jihad. They're going on in Afghanistan. They're against Halle Berry because of the.
Well, one thing I did notice, Howard, is there were a lot of women wearing cleavage-bearing outfits when they had no cleavage to go with it.
Like Cameron Diaz didn't have a good outfit.
I noticed on the pre-Oscars that...
Did you see Joan Rivers?
Joan looked great.
Joan looked fantastic.
Melissa got new breasts that looked real good in her gown.
They made her gown look good.
They did. I thought... Listen, Melissa's got a butterface. We all know that.
Well, you know.
Well, you know it, too. Come on, Joan knows it.
She's a beautiful woman.
So,
she's my friend.
So anyway, but the new boobs look good.
Yeah.
What do you think? What's going on with... I used to think that Renee Zellweger was hot.
She's not. She never was.
Her face is just getting... She's an elf.
Remember
she morphed into a Kewpie doll or something.
she's an elf.
Remember when she stopped by the MTV Awards and you guys were freaking out? And I said, that's not a hot chick. She's ready to hit the wall.
Yeah, her body's hot, but her face looks like it always looks like she ate a lemon.
Yeah, like
And it's all shiny.
Julianne Moore, not a bad-looking old broad.
By the way, bad makeup.
Yeah.
On Renee Zellweger.
She's got like the red rougey...
Well, I've said that to Debbie Schlussel as well. I don't like Debbie's makeup. I don't like how Debbie does her
Debbie
makeup.
doesn't know what the hell she's doing with her makeup.
No.
God, you're the makeup expert.
Debbie, you could look...
Debbie gives too much blue around her eyes and too much bright red on her lips.
I don't wear bright red. That was a makeup artist that put that on for that one TV appearance. I do not wear red.
And that blue eyeshadow doesn't work for you.
I don't wear blue.
I've seen it.
You do. Debbie, you have. There's no doubt. We've all seen it.
No. Everyone here has seen it.
You should never wear eyeshadow that matches your stockings.
A makeup artist did that, who, by the way, has ties to the Sheikh they arrested in Florida.
That's somebody else.
Michael Moore is a liar. That's the big point I'm trying to make here, Gary. My eyeshadow's irrelevant.
Well, Artie, he talks about a fictitious everything when his whole movie
Oh, boy, we're back to that.
Hey, Howard, Tatum O'Neal looked hot.
Yeah, now how does that happen?
I don't know. I never thought she was
I thought she was like a heroin addict.
Yeah, I thought she was an addict.
And what happened to, you know what? I thought the biggest disappointment of the night, although you said you never found her hot, what happened to Gina Davis?
Yeah, her face looked like a balloon.
Can I tell you what happened? All right, you know the expression a woman hits the wall? When she hit the wall, the bricks fell right on her.
Through.
One by one.
He made a dent in the wall.
Yeah,
Lots of kids or something?
I never thought she was hot to begin with. And a lot of guys did, but now she's scary.
Now she looks like she should be in the Olympics doing archery.
Yeah.
And that was not the right dress for her either. She didn't need a dress with rolls. She had her own.
J-Lo had a bad dress.
Oh, I didn't see J-Lo.
J-Lo looked awful. Awful. Awful.
Julianne Moore had a bad dress.
Yeah, she's not a bad-looking old broad, but her dress was really bad. The color was wrong. She's all pasty.
I don't even think she's that old.
She's 42, 41, 42.
She's way old.
Really?
Oh, yeah, no,
I thought she was in her 30s.
No, she's 41 or 42.
You know,
She's a big mess.
I just realized it's fun talking Oscars with Debbie Schlussel, because she's like, yeah, Gina Davis ballooned up to one of Saddam Hussein's body doubles, if you notice.
She just said that because...
Yeah, she just relates everything back to
the jihad.
Yeah, to the jihad.
Debbie, how is the war I got to take a break, but how is the war going? Are we going to win swiftly? What's going on? Just tell us your thoughts quickly.
Yeah, I think it's going really, really well. I mean, I think there are areas like Tikrit, which is Saddam Hussein's hometown, where we're going to have problems. And I think that we're going to have problems in other places. I mean, obviously we know about what happened with the prisoners and with the people pretending to surrender. But listen,
I got to tell you, I thought it was a bad weekend. I thought that
It was.
One of our own soldiers started grenading our own men.
Who was a Muslim, too.
Right.
Wait a second. I mean, intentionally?
Yeah.
Yes, he rolled 4 grenades into tents.
He's a Muslim.
He wanted to get back at his commanders because they had ridiculed him and weren't going to let him go out on a mission.
Yeah, but Howard, that wasn't true either. They
He
said
felt
that it was
guilty.
resentment. This guy was an engineer who had never been with this particular platoon. He was a new guy, actually. So how could there have been resentment? I think he was planning this thing.
Yeah, maybe. But he was resentful, supposedly, too. And he started feeling guilty because he's a Muslim and he was fighting Muslims.
Then we shot down a British plane.
Then plus those 2 guys that we had who were Kuwaitis, they shot all the guys who were jumping out of the...
Hello?
Oh, no.
She disconnected herself because I didn't touch it.
The phone actually got bored with it.
I wanted to ask her.
The phone
I was going to ask her, Saddam Hussein, dead or alive?
She's gone.
Like Debbie knows.
No, but it's fun to hear her say.
I know.
Well, Saddam Hussein, Gary.
Do you think he's dead?
I think he's alive.
He's alive.
But why did he make?
I think he's not even in the country.
Why did he make reference to a general that's already been captured?
And
Who
he didn't.
surrendered.
He didn't.
Yes,
they said he did. Yes, he did.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yes, he gave a speech. It was a very sort of
Vague.
generic speech. And when he actually congratulated certain generals for their fighting, and then he mentioned a general who surrendered.
Well, let me tell you, he mentioned him, but he didn't say anything about him surrendering, did he?
No,
but he congratulated him.
He congratulates him for his defending of this town.
In an audio? It's just an audio speech.
Yeah, but he could have recorded that ahead of time.
Well,
he got
That's
lucky.
what they're saying.
Yeah, he did.
That they don't think this is a current speech.
Yeah.
This isn't something he just recorded.
That's what I'm saying.
So you're saying he's hiding, but he recorded these speeches in
He's
advance?
hiding. He recorded speeches in advance, which is amazing. I mean, that shows some sort of... his plan was to record speeches in advance. Debbie, what is it?
Well, one other thing I wanted...
What happened to you?
I don't know. I was talking, all of a sudden I was disconnected.
Al-Qaeda.
Well, one other thing I wanted to say is that, the Saudis have this plan for when we take over, and we are going to take over. I mean, sure, there are going to be those things like that happen this weekend. And by the way, we have to get rid of Al Jazeera. Kuwait kicked them out of Kuwait. We need to get rid of them from following our troops.
Yeah.
I really
That's
don't
true.
think that Al Jazeera is helping us.
All right, let me just go over it with you. So, as I said on Friday, I was invited to an Oscar party where I've never been to an Oscar party in my life.
You'd think an Oscar party would be with the people who won Oscars after the show.
It seems incredible to me that there's an Oscar party where you go and watch the Oscars with a bunch of other famous people, and I was just like, okay, well, what's the deal? So Vinny calls me up because you got to hear this. I got contacted by Entertainment Weekly. They want you to come to the Oscar party. They'll give you, listen what they give you. First of all, they'll dress your girlfriend for you. They'll dress you, too. And I was like, well, I don't need anybody to dress me, but I know Beth would like that. So they dress your girlfriend. They give you a car to go to the party. And they give you a $25,000 gift basket.
$25,000.
Yeah.
Not $2,500.
It's not like it's a gift, $25,000. It's not like a gift basket with $25,000 in cash in there, but
Which would be nice.
it's the equivalent of $25,000 in prizes and.
But sometimes those things are a little inflated.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like I know one of the things in the basket was like a weekend at the Palm Hotel in Atlantic City. And
I'll never use that.
I'll bet you that's $5,000.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it should be in the it should be in the basket is $25,000.
Right. Then I'm there. Yeah.
Right.
So I heard that and I just said, you know what? Maybe it'll be fun. Why not? Why not go? So Beth contacted them. They sent over like 6 dresses for her to wear, 5 of which were completely see-through. I mean, she would have just been naked.
Yeah, she was saying that somebody she didn't even know how to put on or where they would go.
Right? Because I think they thought Howard Stern's girlfriend wants to be naked.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, it was weird. I think it was like a perception thing, like Howard Stern would date someone who'd want to run around naked.
Who's the designer? Double A?
Yeah. I mean, literally, it was like a sheer piece of green, like a scarf.
Yeah. A scarf.
Yeah, but a see-through scarf. Like
Right.
If
If it was covering something, you're still going to see it.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, put that on for me. I mean, it was sexier than lingerie because you were just naked. Naked. I mean, there was no disguising it. You'd see everything. Ass, vagina, boobs.
Nothing was hidden from the
Yeah.
public.
And that's called high couture or something.
Haute
couture. Which is like, means it's $10,000 to basically be naked.
Yeah.
And you better have a good body for this. Then, but then they sent over this sexy little number with shoes.
Yeah. Is that the one she went to pick up? Because she said she really loved
Yeah.
that one, and they gave her shoes too.
Now, does she have to give that one back, or is it?
No, you have to give it back, but they dress. Evidently, women like that. Like to me, I'm like, if I can't keep it, why would? But Beth said she would only wear something once anyway, like that.
Right, you're never going to wear it again because everybody's seen it.
So that's her fantasy to, like, someone give her a free $10,000 outfit to wear and then just return it. So anyway, so Robin was going to go too, and you were going to get dressed also, right?
Yep.
What'd they send over for you?
I got an Armani outfit.
Yeah, was it nice?
Beautiful.
See-through?
No.
How come you didn't get a see-through outfit?
I didn't go for the see-through.
She didn't go for the... But
no, neither did Beth.
No, they figured...
No, I'm not Howard Stern's girlfriend. I'm not.
Yeah, I think they must have figured, well, Howard Stern's girlfriend wants to be outrageous. Like Marilyn Manson's girlfriend, something like that. So anyway, so they send over this thing. So, I woke up Sunday morning. And now Saturday night I was laying in bed. I'd watched TV all Saturday night. I was watching the war, and I was getting really depressed because, I saw the prisoner of war tape. I saw a lot of stuff, and these guys who were over there fighting, they look like high school kids.
They're babies.
They do, and the fear in their eyes, and they're fighting. And I just woke up Sunday morning, and I turned to Beth and I said, I don't really want to go to a party and drink champagne and sit around with a bunch of celebrities. I don't think it's a time to celebrate. I don't feel like celebrating. She looked at me and said, you know what, I fully agree with you. Although the $25,000 gift basket would be nice.
We're still calling.
I was trying to figure out, well, if I don't go, how do I get the $25,000 gift basket? It's tough. So I just felt bizarre showing up at this thing with, Star Jones.
Was it because it was a public thing?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was like, you know what, I don't want to be dressed up while our troops are fighting. I don't want to be
look at
sipping champagne. It's creepy.
Look at the paper today. There's pictures of our prisoners of war on the cover, and then 12 pages of war footage, and then on the 13th page would have been Howard smiling.
Yeah, sipping champagne, and and like I just said, I'm really concerned about those guys over there. I don't feel good about it, and I don't know. I don't want to appear like this isn't weighing heavily on my mind, because it is. I think Sunday was a day of reflection. So I called up a woman named Lori who was really nice over at Entertainment Weekly, and I said, first of all, you've been incredibly nice to my girlfriend and to me, and thank you for inviting us to this party at Elaine's, and I really appreciate it. I think it's a wonderful gesture. I said, I just feel, in light of what's going on, that I don't feel like partying tonight. I don't want to go out and get dressed up and sip champagne and all that kind of stuff. I need some hard liquor. You know what I mean?
Stop with the champagne.
Yeah, I need a hard drink. So I said, so I'm going to pass on this. And she was like, you know what? You got to do what you feel comfortable doing. So she said, I hope you come next year. And I said, I definitely would.
So what'd you do last night then?
Went over to John's.
To the party?
Yeah, to the party. And I had no problem with that.
Because it's not a public thing?
Not a public thing. And I don't know. It seemed to me different. This was like getting together with a bunch of people I didn't know for the express purpose of being seen.
And get your picture taken.
Get your picture taken. John's was like a bunch of people I knew who were going to sit there and goof on the Oscars and eat some food. You know what I mean? It didn't seem like a party.
What did John give you for going to his party?
John had a good party. Now here's
I heard his gift basket was only $20.
Yeah, 20. I couldn't believe John's party.
Really?
He had...
How's his apartment, first of all?
Beautiful.
Really?
Yeah, it was like nothing to goof on. It was like big and roomy and set up nicely.
Is his living room the size of the studio?
Yeah.
That's what he said.
He's not kidding.
Wow.
It's big.
Are you kidding me?
The big debate was, though, he lives in a bad area. It's not that bad, I heard. And you know what?
I don't know why the building looks a little funny. I've seen the building.
Yeah.
It looks,
No. You know what's funny?
I heard at night you don't send your family out.
Right. You know what's funny? I was talking to John's wife.
A little iffy.
Yeah, a little iffy.
I was talking to John's wife Friday night, and I don't know if you heard her say this. She was talking about how they have two phenomenal homes, but they can't afford to put anything in them.
Yeah. There's no furniture. There's not a stick of furniture.
That's a perfect time to have a party.
But that's smart, though. I mean, he's investing in, real estate, I guess. But the thing is that, you go there, And John showed me around the party, so proud of his new apartment. And then Susanna comes over and goes, it is a great apartment, but, you know, to be honest with you, you got to be really careful at night. You can't go out in this neighborhood. And then John's like bubble burst. He doesn't want people to know that.
Because it's not exactly
right.
the truth.
But she's so honest. She's so cute, his wife. You know, she's just like...
I wanted to punch her in the face.
Yeah. She's like, you know, it's not the safest place for us. It's like they live in Baghdad, you know what I mean?
Lives in the South Bronx.
You know, after the sirens go off, after the bombs go off and the sirens, it's a great place to live.
You're really a great at observation, because the truth is, I was in such a
I knew you wanted to kill her.
She said that I wanted to kill her.
Yeah, of course, because like you're proud, you bought a place, you worked hard.
She's the one who wants to live in the city. I buy this beautiful pad, and she's telling you to the
She's bad-mouthing it, right?
I wanted to kill her.
Poor mouthing.
It's funny, because I know John just drove me by the building. I was like, oh.
Wow. Now, I'm so oblivious. I get there, I'm like, wow, this is great. I don't know. See, I never would have known it was a bad neighborhood.
John has a great apartment right above the OTB.
Is it above an OTB?
No.
There's an OTB in that area.
How bad could it be if a Starbucks is on the corner?
Right.
Yeah, what is that? There's a Starbucks in every corner in the world.
There's a Starbucks in Harlem.
What are you talking about?
There are poor people
and
in
the
Starbucks.
McDonald's in Wynn.
Oh yeah, you can't find a McDonald's in a bad neighborhood.
Whatever. It's not such a bad neighborhood.
Yeah, McDonald's in Wynn.
So far, he's made no argument that it's a good
John,
neighborhood.
there's a McDonald's on the Intrepid. They'll put a McDonald's anywhere.
John said McDonald's and Wendy's like it was Gucci.
Howard, these guys are laughing. I guarantee you, mark my words, in 3 years, that apartment will be worth double what I paid.
Absolutely. It's Manhattan.
I guarantee I'll still be buying you lunch.
I wouldn't even known it was a bad neighborhood if your wife didn't say anything.
It's just at night there are certain things like she's right. At night you wouldn't want to hang out.
The apartment is right under a Salvation Army. I mean, that I did notice.
That was not.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Oh, I thought it was. Oh, sorry.
John's showing you like, here's my living room, the kitchen, and all I hear is,
I showed you right across the multi-million-dollar condo complex.
Dude, I love the apartment.
And right next to Garden City is Hempstead. You know what I mean?
Your wife was the one who said it's a bad neighborhood.
You're a part of gentrification. Take it
I still
easy.
can't. You know, there was one thing that gnawed at me.
I know it. I saw you because he was giving me the
so
tour.
Proud.
He goes, "Let me show you around." And there's actually, in most Manhattan apartments, to show you around, you have to walk in a circle.
Right.
We walked into the master bedroom, big master closet, big bathroom.
Wow.
I mean, like a nice bathroom. Roomy.
Two big bathrooms.
Two big bathrooms. Then, this big living room and kitchen.
Do the kids have a room in this apartment?
Big room for the kids.
Wow.
I mean, I was like impressed.
Yeah, I heard it's a great apartment.
It is a great apartment.
12-foot ceilings.
And I'm like, Jesus Christ, John really knows how to put it together. God bless this guy.
He works it out.
And the wife walks right out. This is a bad neighborhood.
I can't walk out at night.
I can't walk outside at night. And John's face starts to drop. And I'm like...
you know what? I got to say one thing. John saying it's not that bad. I remember there was a night that I had everybody out to dinner when it was, the night of your, around your birthday. Mm-hmm. And John took a cab from his apartment to that restaurant, and it's about 2 blocks away.
Right.
He didn't want to walk.
Yeah, I hate walking.
You hate walking, or you were scared?
Oh, no, I hate walking in the city. I'll take a cab 5 blocks.
All right. So anyway...
Well, John's all happy because you can see the Empire State Building from his apartment, but you can see the Empire State Building from Newark.
Yeah, right. You can see from any building.
I know, he did take me.
You live in Jersey.
He did take me in a room.
I live in a much nicer neighborhood.
Empire State Building.
Yeah,
It was like out of bathroom. It was out of bathroom where they see the top of it.
Are you kidding? It's a bathroom window.
Yeah, but
oh, stop!
Come
you
on.
see the top of the Empire State Building.
You can see the top 60 floors.
No, come on, dude.
You
see
40, at least 40.
You see 20 floors. Come on, stop.
You see the needle.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really see the Empire State
Don't
Building.
show people a view from your bathroom.
Right. So anyway, it was from your bathroom.
Is that where I saw my office?
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Is that an office?
That was the office
You had an
bathroom.
office in the bathroom?
No.
I don't know where I was. But it was nice. He even has an office.
Wow.
You see what's going on in there. Yeah, it was nice. But the wife cued me in.
This is how John got such a deal.
She clued me. She goes, yeah, bad neighborhood. John was like, oh, shut up.
You could play basketball in the place. You could, though.
Yeah.
Big.
It's big.
But it cost $80,000. That's how you know it's a fair
He wishes
neighborhood.
it cost $80,000.
Right. What'd you pay for that place?
What'd you pay for your place?
It's in all the newspapers. I have no figures. What did you pay for your place? I was trying to figure it out.
Did you pay more,
like $1 million bucks?
More or less than $1 million?
Less.
A lot less?
Less than $1 million.
More than $750 or less than $1 million?
I'm not going to go in.
I'm doing you.
I know you are.
More than 800 or less than $1 million?
As well as me.
Is it over $500,000?
Yeah.
I would assume so. And I mean, the space.
You act like you don't know.
You would assume so. What are
You don't know what you
carrying
paid?
on about?
I know what I paid.
Something 500?
You can't get a one-bedroom in that neighborhood for $500,000.
I know that, Gary.
So what'd you pay, like 800, 900? What'd you pay?
I don't know, Gary.
You don't know what you paid? What are you, dumb? You don't know what you paid?
You know. I
No, I don't know. Tell us.
I think I told
You
you.
did. I don't remember because I was trying to figure it out.
But let's try to keep it private.
All right. All right, I respect that.
I know what he paid.
I know what he paid, too. I just wanna break his
$4.6 million.
balls.
It's a $4.6
Put it this way,
million
Howard.
apartment.
I got the deal of the century because the apartment two floors down went for $300,000, more than I paid. And that was 4 months ago.
All right. There you go.
And Robin, let me just say this: that there's only 2 apartments on the floor. Like I have one and then another one. There's
Why are
only
you
2.
saying that to me?
Yeah.
Because you're making it sound like I live in like a slum.
I never said
What
anything.
Robin's
You
saying
said
is-
She's saying the building looked bad. Howard, did the building look bad? It's a beautiful building.
I mean, it's bullet riddled, but it was nice.
She's saying just because there's 2 apartments on the floor doesn't make the neighborhood any nicer.
Yeah.
Howard, I wish I could say the neighborhood only because it's.
Say it.
I don't know if I should say it, but I mean,
say it.
The West Village is not exactly a bad area.
Well, there's bad parts of it.
It's not bad. You're out of your mind.
So why's your wife saying
Because my
that?
wife's afraid of her own shadow. Any place we are, she's afraid to go out at night.
John, it ain't the West
Stop
Village.
it.
I know.
I heard one of your daughters joined the Crips and the other one the Bloods.
Put it this way, Howard.
How is that the West Village? You're right, Art.
I'll just say it so is, first of all.
You're not in the West Village.
I
A
swear
lot
to
of
God.
people lie about where they are.
You know what? It's like, you remember how everybody on Long Island's from the 5 towns?
Yeah.
From now on, they're from the 5 towns.
Put it this way. My kid, the school she's in is the top 5 schools in Manhattan.
But
top 5 schools. Top 5 school districts.
It's a short 2-hour cab ride from where you live.
Go look at anything on the internet, Gary. The top 5 school districts in Manhattan is where my kids go, and it's public, so I don't got to
He's
pay.
probably like on the crest.
Dude, I checked all this out. This is the best investment of the century.
All right. Hey, good. Hey, I'm happy for you. I was happy. Your wife's the one who's going around.
Hey, Rob, this is in case I sell.
Right.
I know.
Your wife's the one bad mouthing the place.
Yeah, I'm like, it's like, getting a tour of the place. And then I'm like, man, this is a great place. And Susanna goes, oh, my God.
I mean, I just don't even understand why she would say that.
Because that's how she feels.
I'm in my glory.
Because she's afraid.
I'm in my freaking glory. She's burst
not.
my bubble.
She's afraid.
She's afraid. She's unbelievable afraid.
She's afraid.
Yeah.
She's telling you she's afraid.
In our last apartment in Union Square, she was afraid, too.
What do you want from me? I didn't marry her. You did.
She feels her life's in danger in that empty apartment.
She's always scared.
There's only one other apartment. Who's she going to
She's always scared. She's always scared to go out. You know why she tells you that? Because she doesn't want to walk the dog at night. She wants me to walk the dog.
Right.
So this is a new excuse now. She's afraid to go out at night.
Right now, earlier in this conversation, you said it isn't the greatest neighborhood. Earlier in the conversation, now you're saying that it's not
Here's
bad.
the deal.
Now
I can't be too specific, but let's just say, Howard, a stone's throw away is a beautiful neighborhood.
But like I said, Hempstead's right next to Garden City.
Right.
No, but Gary, I'm talking about.
Roosevelt's next to
Put
Merritt.
it this way, Gary. The block.
Who's throwing the stone, Dan Marino?
No. Right on the corner there is considered, a great area.
And
That happens in Manhattan all the time. You turn a corner, you're in trouble.
Right across from Kuwait is a rack.
But you can see.
You can see that.
All right.
Yeah.
Who cares?
If you look out your window, you can see the good neighborhood. The top of it.
They're currently saving up to buy a bat to keep in the apartment.
Yeah, the Upper West Side is next to Harlem.
Right.
Well, anyway, so
Did you have fun at the park?
had a great time.
I heard he had he catered Nobu.
He had
John's
Nobu,
like a big player.
and I mean real good food.
Yeah.
Probably for what he paid for that party, he could have had some furniture.
Right. Yeah. Probably.
And I don't know why she told you that, because I just bought a bunch of furniture for her.
She said that the other night. She said, none of our houses have any furniture. I swear to God.
You were in my house? They doesn't have furniture?
Yeah, you had furniture.
What the hell is she talking about?
I don't know what she
I don't know.
badmouthed. And I heard that you don't even buy her like a winter coat, but you probably did.
I just bought her. You know what I just bought her?
What?
I just bought her this thing. So when you get out of the elevator and look at my apartment, now I bought this thing, this huge thing that you can hang your coats. It's a bench. You can put your shoes in the bench. It's all beautiful.
I saw that.
You bought her a hook. For a coach she dreams of having.
And I told her, and then I called her from San Diego. Me and Artie went to San Diego. I said, Susanna, I want you to go buy the office furniture. I want you to buy everything we need because I want the house done.
Right. So what is she talking about?
I don't know.
Where's your Rocky poster that she bought you for like $800?
That's going to be in the house.
So that goes into the Estate West, Estate East, I should say.
And by the way, don't forget my party in June. That's coming up.
By the way, John, who's currently on the list of potential bands?
I was going to have Otis Day in the Nights, Howard, but that guy that you were talking to at the party, he books like the Nerds and all those guys. So now I'm between George Thorogood, Cheap Trick, Joan Jett.
Oh my goodness!
Or
wow!
There's one other one that
How insulting! You can hire like Joan Jett and Cheap Trick.
Wait a second.
For your own party.
John's not being honest because we discussed it the other night. It turns out Joan Jett, Cheap Trick, and George Thorogood are all a little out of his reach.
No, that's not true anymore.
Oh, it isn't?
Yeah, no, because Steve said it's probably doable.
But listen, so then this is
how much?
It might cost me like I can't talk out of school, but I'm willing to go to like $10,000 if it costs me that.
Wow!
So I could get Joan Jett or Cheap Trick to perform at my house for $10,000.
Yeah, Cheap Trick was on that website for 15.
Right.
So if I could just talk them down a little bit, I'll get them down to like 10.
Cheap Trick would be great. I'll show up for that.
Unbelievable.
So you know what the discussion we had with
I'd love to watch Cheap Trick.
Yeah, that'd be great. Will you imagine that?
It'd be great.
But Howard, here's the discussion we had the other day. John thought those bands were out of his reach. So it was either the Soft Parade. Now, who wants to go to a party with nothing but Doors music? Or
I don't.
It was a Grateful Dead tribute band. And Artie and I were like, what kind of party is it with nothing but Dead music?
Well, actually, I might book the Flying Mueller Brothers, who do like just covers of everybody.
Yeah, maybe that's better.
What's the name of that Grateful Dead band?
The Zen Tricksters.
Oh, I thought it was something.
Can I tell you something?
Or the Volunteers.
You want my advice?
Yeah.
I'd hire a really good DJ.
Yeah,
that's what I said.
I hate DJ. But you like
I
DJs
love
at parties.
DJs.
And then you pick the list.
Because they make good music.
I like to see people playing and
All
performing.
right, so let's say you're going to do that. I'd rather see some dudes do covers because Cheap Trick's going to play a lot of their junkie songs.
Right. No, but I usually have control of the set list.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, you say.
Will they play Surrender?
Like when I had Zebra, I said I don't want anything from the third album.
Right.
I just want the first and
So
second.
not only can you get Cheap Trick for $10,000, you can tell them what to play.
I don't think you can boss Cheap Trick around the way you boss Zebra around.
Zebra's like, can we do anything from the third album? And you're like, whose third album?
Yeah, not Zebra's third album.
Well, Zeppelin played, I said I want the first two albums. I got and I want a lot of Zeppelin. Because they did great Zeppelin. So they did everything I wanted.
Well, what are you going to tell Cheap Trick to do? They only got 3 songs people want to hear. Surrender?
No, they got the Dream Police.
Right.
They got Surrender. They got I Want You to Want Me.
Right, great.
They got Surrender.
The Flame.
Flame.
The Flame.
I don't even know that.
They got that Elvis cover they did. They got the Aerosmith cover they did.
What's the Aerosmith cover?
They did...
you don't have them do a bunch of Beatles songs.
They got,
make them do like a whole bunch of covers.
Have them do some of your
I
songs.
would like to see the Flying Mueller Brothers.
Yeah, make them do one of your songs.
That'd be great. Get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn.
Imagine Cheap Trick has to do Get Off My Lawn on John's lawn.
Well, Artie has the best song. It's like it's like the True Hollywood Story, and then we went downhill. They played Stuttering John's Party, and all you hear at the party is,
that's sad.
How are you? Yeah.
That's sad. But get Cheap Trick then. That'd be funny.
Now, all right, who would you rather have? I'm just asking you. Now, Cheap Trick, Joan Jett or George Thorogood. If I can get them all for $10,000,
I would go
ahead.
But I'd rather. But I'm going to offer him $5,000.
George Thorogood. I don't care if it's $1,000. I wouldn't want him there.
Oh, you don't like George Thorogood?
No.
Oh, he's got like 10 great songs.
No, he doesn't.
They're all the
same song.
Yeah.
He's good. He's good live. I've seen him.
Moving on over.
Ride it all over.
And I drink alone.
Beat all down, moving in.
Freddie, what's the one whiskey song? That's the really
I
one.
drink
Bad to the
alone.
bone. Bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Bad. One bourbon, one scotch, one beer.
And Howard,
Blow me down.
I'm inquiring about maybe getting a Stray Cats reunion.
What?
Oh,
The Stray Cats are going to reunite in your backyard?
They're from Massapequa?
Well, so it's not a long
They're
ride.
going to fly in.
Not a long ride.
You're not going to get Brian Sensen to get over to your house.
Brian Setzer doesn't want any part of those other two guys.
Right.
Oh, but who would you want out of those? So
Out of George Thorogood.
all right, so Cheap Trick, Joan Jett.
Tell you what, Joan Jett's fun because she does cover versions.
Right. I would love Joan Jett, man.
She does do covers?
She
How do
does
you know
Crimson
that?
and Clover.
Oh, yeah.
She does I Love Rock
She
and
did
Roll.
a whole album
I Hate
covers.
Myself for Loving You.
She's got
a lot of
tons
good songs.
As long as
Do
she
You Want to
doesn't
Touch?
But you don't want her to do Joan Jett songs.
Oh, you don't like her own songs? Man, they're great.
What songs does she
I love
do?
rock and
I love
roll.
rock and
Okay,
roll.
that's good. Go ahead.
Fake Friends.
Don't know that one.
Don't know that.
Bad Reputation.
Bad Reputation.
song.
Don't know that.
You do. You know that song.
How's it go?
I don't give a damn about my bad reputation.
What about the one that goes, oh, yeah.
Do you want to touch?
Do you want to
That's not hers. That's,
Right, see.
that's Gary Glitter's song.
She does Everyday People. Like all the covers she does is great.
See, those aren't good. I would go with Cheap Trick.
I could go with either Joan Jett or Cheap
Me
Trick.
too.
Either one could go.
I like Joan, but
Joan's good.
I think it's more humiliating to have Cheap Trick at Stuttering John's party.
Yeah, but
playing.
I would
That
tell you
might
one
be
thing.
better, though.
Here's what you go with Cheap Trick. I'll tell you why.
in your backyard.
I'm gonna give him requests.
hey, play this. Play this.
Could you do Surrender now?
Can you do?
He's going to have him learning new songs.
Can you do 19th Nervous Breakdown?
You don't do that. We're not the Stones.
Do you know any Los Lobos?
Get all unknowns.
You see that.
I want to hear some. My wife wants to hear some Air Supply.
You see Bunny Carlos flipping burgers.
Yeah, the great thing would be to give him a set list with none of their songs on it.
Yeah. Hey, Bunny, go flip some burgers.
The reason why I think I could actually make this happen is because the sound guy is a friend of mine. So he brings all his equipment, so I'll have the stage and sound and lights all for a very cheap price. So really, I could spend the money on. All the band's got to do is fly in. They don't have to bring their equipment.
But you don't have to fly them in.
Well, you got to be part of the package.
Huh? So they'll fly in. Wait a second. They'll fly in 4 guys.
You're telling me 4 guys for $10 grand
and a sound guy.
That means each guy gets $2,000.
Yeah, not even because you got to take out the plane ticket.
I can have Quiet Riot, I think, for under $5,000.
But that
Really?
Quiet Riot isn't Cheap Trick.
I know, but still.
You can get Quiet Riot for $5,000.
So after they do Come Up Illinois and Mental Health, what will we do?
Tell them to shut up.
How long do they have to play for Quiet Riot?
Tell them to stop.
Yeah, I mean, exactly how many songs do you get for this money?
I wouldn't want Quiet Riot.
Nah.
I don't care if it's $1,000.
They're not a party band because you want to be able to party while you listen.
Artie and I were saying, imagine
you could probably get Def Leppard for $20,000.
Oh.
But even them I wouldn't want because
really, they're good.
I love that.
Oh, yeah, sure it is.
Oh, you got it.
I'm gonna get in it.
I love them, but I want songs you can dance to and groove.
Then why were you even considering that Dead tribute band? Artie and I were like,
oh, dude,
you're at a picnic, you're at a barbecue, and you hear, "Friend of the devil is a friend of mine."
Everyone dances to the Dead, Gary.
Oh, come on.
I dance to the Dead all the time.
Yeah, but you got to be on acid.
Yeah.
John.
So who said that's not going to be there?
You're gonna sit there and dance to Casey Jones?
Driving that train.
I danced to I Know You're Rider and China Cat Sunflower.
What?
Oh, my.
You guys.
Robin makes out there.
Yeah, she was dancing.
I was going to say, I got to bring somebody
You
to
know
make
what?
out with.
That is I'm sorry.
A Grateful Dead cover band.
I'm getting a lot of crap. That is the world's most overrated band.
No, he's so wrong.
What band?
The Dead.
I love
horrible.
The Dead.
They are the worst band
so
ever.
overrated.
They got some good tunes.
Yeah, okay, they got a couple good tunes.
But I like all their hits. I don't like
Nothing
that.
better than go to a Dead show, man.
Well,
all I'm saying is
one question you didn't answer though about John's party is were his new friends there?
no.
I didn't think so. I bet you. I said to myself, none of them showed up.
No Chris Judd. No Tyson Beckford.
I thought Tyson was going.
What is his name? Tyson Beckford?
Tyson didn't show up.
Yeah, of course he did.
But actually, Chris had a good excuse. It's a very
You bought it?
Yeah, I totally buy it. He's gonna come in the show, you know. Chris wants to come on the show.
Good. I would like to have him on.
He's a really good guy. But no, there's something personal happened with him that he couldn't make.
All right.
And what happened to your friend Tyson?
Tyson was a no-show.
Yeah. That's your buddy from the island.
Oh, you know what happened here? Chris wasn't
Right,
coming.
that's exactly what happened.
Probably.
I realize you must be having the hardest time, seriously, because that show on ABC, you felt so good.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a big experience for you.
It was a lot of fun.
It was like, wow, I'm a star of a show. I'm on network television.
First class to Australia, fly my wife out first class, put us up in the best hotel.
A chance to get out of that bad neighborhood you live in.
And you're treated like an equal of 12 other people.
Seriously, it's like when I came off the set of Private Parts, I was so depressed because I liked being on that movie set better than anything I'd ever done.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I got you.
Right?
Yeah.
And I mean, all of a sudden, and you were part of a cast of, hey, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. Suddenly you're a celebrity. They're treating you like a celebrity. And now...
Actually, honestly, Howard, even like more so than The Island, was doing The Tonight Show. That was like the best.
Right.
I mean, that was...
Well, yeah, but that
that's been
happened
mine
as a
for a long
result.
time.
That was because of The Island.
Then you had to come back here and answer the phones. It's hard.
No, I had to come here. Well, actually, the hardest part
Come
was
back here and have me yell at you.
have you yell at me.
That's
That was
right.
the worst part.
I was thinking about it the other day. I said, John really didn't belong on that show. He was the only one who had to take off work to get there.
Right.
The others didn't have anything to do.
Other people are idle rich.
Right.
You know, I was thinking they should do a reunion show of that, but have all the people on an island that are the reasons these people are famous. Like have
Howard,
Joan Rivers.
Howard, J-Lo, Joan Rivers.
J-Lo.
Right, yeah, that would be good. It would be Joan Rivers, J-Lo,
You.
Rod Stewart.
me,
Rod
Rod Stewart, George Hamilton. That's the show.
Yeah.
The reason those people are there. Show. That's a good one.
The only one who would have been there, well, Tyson and Robin Leach and
Julie
Bruce
Brown.
Jenner.
And you would have had Ian Searing instead of Nikki.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's true, because that's right. Nobody knew her before Ian.
Yeah.
We're the reasons these other people are celebrities. Get us out of here.
Hey, Howard, let me ask you a question. I had the least money out of all those guys.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that's not.
Yeah, I'll tell you why.
You have the most homes.
Because Tyson was telling me his rate as a model, and I don't know if they aired it, but I guess I could tell, right? If he told me,
Huh.
he makes for half a day $50,000, for a whole day $100,000.
That's
I believe it.
It depends if he's modeling
He's
for like
the top,
Levi's. Or
yeah,
something,
what
sure.
other male model do you know?
I'm saying that's amazing.
Yeah, but he only works 2 days a year.
He works. That guy works
he
all
works
the
all
time.
the time.
That's a ton of money.
How does he? I wonder how guys like that make other money aside from modeling money, because he's sort of a star now.
Well, he just did that movie, Biker Boys, whatever. He's getting into acting.
You probably got $100,000 for that.
Right.
And they get endorsements. They do appearances.
I bet you
People pay
Tyson.
them to show up.
Tyson has a lot. I mean, I think at the end of the day, this guy's going to have to like put his wiener through a glory hole once in a while.
Oh, stop it.
Come on, I can't imagine
He'll
he's got
be
much.
all right.
Well, wait a second. What kind of money do you
He's
think?
been doing it for a while.
What kind of money do you think Melissa has?
She's got dough, dude.
She's got Joan Rivers money.
Melissa's well taken care of. When her father died, she has a trust fund. Her mother is worth $100 million.
Wait a second. I thought after Edgar committed suicide, I thought that Joan was broke, and that's why she had to do Center Square Hollywood.
Whatever.
Not in terms of trust funds they had already created. It might have been a cash flow problem.
She was not broke.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, Joan Rivers has got a lot of money.
Plus,
I would
what
hope.
did she do for Melissa? She's even set up Melissa with her own jewelry line.
Yeah, I guess
you
you're
know,
right.
She's got money.
She gives Melissa jobs and pretends she's paying her.
All right, how does Alana Stewart make money?
See, that's the thing. Who do you think's the second poorest?
Alana Stewart, through 2 divorces. George Hamilton's got money. And Rod Stewart had money.
They did have a TV. She did have a TV show with George.
Yeah, but
Hamilton.
she
forget
didn't
that.
need that.
Yeah, she got money through divorce, which is how most women get their money.
You didn't see her looking for any job.
Wow, wait. How about Nikki Zirin? How does she got? I mean,
Nikki works. Nikki works hard. Nikki doesn't have a lot of money, but Nikki,
She's a model.
She gets paid to do stuff.
she's well taken care of. Believe me.
Who do you think is the second poorest after me?
What about Julie Brown?
Julie Brown's
married
poor.
it.
No, she's got money.
No, but
she
she
got
wasn't
married.
married.
No. That's what she bought her house for $1.5 million with her own money.
Really?
Yeah, that was because she said that was money
From MTV.
She said she made a lot of money in MTV. That it's wrong when people think that MTV didn't pay them because she made a decent amount of money.
I don't believe it. She must have been hooking then. She must have been in porno overseas or something.
Maria Conchita Alonso. I think she makes a lot of Spanish-speaking movies now.
Well, she's got platinum albums.
How is she an actress? She has a major twitch.
Yeah, she's like a rabbit.
She twitches the entire time.
Now she must be a character actress.
Yeah, she can't have a lot of money.
Her character is a bunny rabbit.
That's the one thing I didn't address. Like everything else, when we were there, we had so much to talk about, so we talked about everything. But I know I couldn't just ask Maria about the Twitch.
No, that'd be too weird.
Yeah.
All right, so
bring it up here.
What happened at the beginning of the Oscars when Steve Martin? Somebody threw something up on stage.
It was part of the act.
He had arranged for a phone to be thrown up on stage, only nobody could see it, so nobody got the joke.
The director missed a shot.
What was
my joke?
What was the joke?
It was during the gay mafia thing.
Yeah, and
Gay
a
mafia.
cell phone was supposed to fly up on stage for some reason. He had written that, and he says, well, now I realize that's not funny.
You know how many times they must have rehearsed that monologue, and they still the director and Steve was really funny. I think Steve Martin's brilliant, but the director still was slow to get to the shot.
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable. Who the hell's the director of the Oscars?
They had his name up there. I forget it.
You know how many times they probably rehearsed the cell phone coming up on stage? 50,000 times, and the guy still blew it.
I was surprised that Jennifer Garner actually was able to pull off that thing. She presented with Mickey Mouse, and she had to trade lines with him, and she did very well.
You don't think that was pre-taped?
No. I don't think Jennifer Garner, I think, was there live. Don't you, Robin?
Oh, I think she was there live, but I think that they taped that segment ahead of time.
You think that whole segment with Mickey Mouse was... Do you, Robin?
No, I couldn't tell what they were doing.
I didn't think so.
I didn't think so.
I was completely distracted that Mickey doesn't sound like Mickey.
Right. Yeah. Who does the voice of Mickey Mouse?
I even pulled it. I said, who is this guy?
It's ridiculous.
Mickey's voice was not Mickey Mouse.
It was high-pitch Eric.
It was creepy. It wasn't even like...
High-pitch does a better Mickey.
It wasn't even like a cute voice. It was like an adult male
I got
voice.
it there. You could play it, because I was like, this is not Mickey Mouse.
What track is that? 5?
Yeah.
Ooh, this is exciting.
Yeah, that was creepy.
Yeah.
Was that him?
That's Mickey Mouse.
I thought it was the Game Mafia.
It was awful.
The nominees for Best Animated Short Film are... No, that's my parking stub. That's not it. No. Here it is.
That guy's a creep.
Darren Dugu and Goodoo. Doggone it. How do you say that, Jack? Aha! The Ring? Huh. Very funny, Frodo.
Yeah, I was like,
Is he smoking too much or something?
Very funny, Frodo.
I thought Steve Martin's comment was a little odd.
Yeah.
Here's the best black actor around.
Yeah, that was...
Oh, did he say that?
Yeah, I thought that was a little insulting. I thought people were going to get upset about that. You know, the politically correct crowd.
What, he called Mickey Mouse?
A black. He said the best black actor or something.
Well, I guess I thought it was funny.
I mean, that is a rat.
It's a mouse. A mouse is cute.
All right, best black actor.
Yeah, but his face is white. Mickey
Stop
Mouse.
being so color-conscious.
Is Mickey Mouse black?
Yeah. His face is white.
His face is white.
Black all over except the middle of his face.
Right.
So he's white.
He's white then.
No, he's a black guy with a white face.
Yeah. He's
an Aborigine. Hey,
he's mulatto.
Hey, hi, did you see the Adrian Brody, rape?
Of Halle Berry. That's
Halle
what
Berry.
he's referring to when he says, I bet you didn't see that coming in your
Did you
gift
see what
bag.
happened?
Yeah, I saw he kissed her. Big deal.
Yeah, but for a long time, dude.
No.
She didn't push him away, I'll tell you that.
But she was wiping up. I mean, he really slobbered all over. She was mopping after he finished.
How about that good-looking husband of Halle Berry's, the one who was in the tabloids for cheating and being a serial, sex addict or something?
Right.
And he said there with a big smile on his face. He
Those
goes,
two refuse to bow.
you know what? They do. I mean, and you know what? She was probably like, take that. Adrian Brody just made out with me. And
you know what's in his future? Next year on Get Me Out of Here, I'm a Celebrity, he replaces Chris Judd.
Right.
Halle's husband.
You think Roman Polanski told Adrian Brody, if you win, rape somebody? It'll make me look good.
He has been hanging out with a rapist.
Yeah.
Would take liberties with a woman.
How about people applauding?
I couldn't believe that.
Roman Polanski's name.
It really makes Hollywood look bad.
Sickened me.
It did. Rick, what's up?
Yeah, I wanted to call and find out how Cabby did with Saddam Giussano on Friday.
Oh, yeah. Cabby called me all upset Friday night, wanted my advice. I was on the phone with him. Evidently, Tom has been yelling at Cabby.
Well, it goes a little deeper than that. The carpet.
I know, but Tom is going to use this rule that says that employees of the company are not allowed to start those kind of companies.
Well, Tom's wrong. I was thinking about this. I mean, listen, that's between Tom and Cabby. But why can't Cabby be part... I mean, what is he, the President of the United States? You mean to tell me Cabby can't be part of another company and take out advertising for it? I mean, what
Well,
is
the one thing I would say about Cabby, though, is he's now asking for advice. Right. He didn't ask for advice before he decided to.
Because why would you need advice? What did he do
You would
wrong?
need advice because you work for a media company and there are rules.
Hey, I don't know that he's breaking any rules.
I think he is, because John said he's even had trouble with this rule.
Yeah, there's some weird rule that I don't even know about, but I hear that you can't do any outside business.
No. Let me tell you something. Hold on. Let's stop the truck right now before you start buying into Tom.
You made
Logic.
a movie before this company owned the Paramount.
Of course. Let me tell
That's
you something.
not the same thing. That was outside of this company.
Yes.
He's trying to do business in this company and get paid by this company at the same time.
Well, how is he getting paid by the company for doing this?
No, he gets a salary here,
Right.
and he wants to double up, and he's working for a company that sells advertising, and he wants to work with this company as an advertiser and as an employee. There may
It's
be
a conflict
something
of
wrong with
interest,
that.
right, Robin?
No, hold. Let me talk now, because I don't know what you're talking about.
That's what Cabby does. Cabby's a DJ, and now he wants to own a company that buys advertising.
You saying that no DJ's ever owned a company? Like, remember Jack Spector had the eyeglasses company?
Yeah, I mean,
That
it's
had nothing
considered
to do
payola,
with-
right?
That had nothing to do with the radio.
Sure, they advertised on the station. He used to do the spots.
I think it's...
Sure he did. Let me tell you something.
You're all getting confused because Jack Spector came to the company already owning that eyeglass company.
So what? What's the difference?
And it's a gambling company. That also may come into
But
it.
wait, Robin, how is Howard allowed to do Son of the Beach, be the producer, and then...
That has nothing to do with this company. He has a production company outside of this.
Yeah, so why can't Cabby have his own...
Cabby can have his own company, but there may be some problem with a gambling company. There may be a lot of issues here.
All right, here's the bottom line. Started years ago where networks, movie studios, try to control everything. They try to control people. Okay? Now, in radio, there have been conflict of interests where, let's say a guy gets on the radio who's a financial advisor, and he gets on the radio and he says, you know what's a great stock pick, or do you know what's a great company to buy your stocks with? And he doesn't reveal to the audience that he is an owner in the company. That's a violation. That's a business violation because let's say it's a land scheme or something like that.
Well, there have been people who've actually done that.
That's right, and gone to jail for it. And rightly so. You have to tell people if you're doing an infomercial. Now, then what happened in radio is that a lot of guys kind of said, you know, why not own something outside of radio so that, you know, you have a nest egg or whatever. And what happened was a lot of news people try to do this. News people who are supposed to have credibility on the air, you know, back in the anchoring days, Walter Cronkite, they didn't want news people to be involved in any other business because they said it would upset their objectivity. It would look crass. It would look wrong if you saw Walter Cronkite in an ad or if you saw him selling neckties. So it was the beginning of the end for talent. Who is that?
That was me. Sorry, Howard.
Am I boring you? I'll drop.
No, not at all.
All right. So this is what happened. As far as Cabby going into business with an internet company and then saying to Tom, hey, I own this company, I want to buy advertising, I don't see the problem other than it's one of control. The same way that the networks try to control news people. Who even cared if news people were in business? I could care less if they did advertising.
Do you think Tom would have cared less if the company that Cabby had started wasn't similar to a company that advertises with us? Do you think Tom would have made an issue out of it?
Tom is making an issue out of it because he thinks he should make an issue out of it.
Well, then here's the question: we have, you know, a few, you know, we have Bally's, we have New York Sports Club, we have a bunch of the same kind of sponsors. So why would that matter?
Well, because the money Cabby's talking about advertising is yet to be seen.
Right. All right. So let's say Cabby advertises. Tom's saying he doesn't even want that. He doesn't want Cabby to be involved in a business.
He doesn't want his money.
He doesn't want to be involved in another business. And I'm like,
He doesn't necessarily not want Cabby to be in another business, but Cabby springs things on Tom
fine.
all
That's
the time.
wrong.
That's wrong. He has an agent and a manager who are supposed to make sure he doesn't step over the line of his contract. He doesn't contact any of them. He goes off and he does this thing.
But why shouldn't
it's
he?
a big surprise.
But why can't he be? Why does he have to? What is Tom his mother? He's got to check with Tom. Now, if he starts getting on the radio,
check with Tom. He has an agent who's supposed to make sure he doesn't violate his contract.
Did he violate
he can't
anything?
do this. If he had done that, Tom would have been sitting there saying, Cabby, you can't, and he could have said, no, I checked with my agent, this is perfectly legal. He can't say that because he never asked anybody. He did it first.
and I don't see what he did wrong. I still haven't heard from Tom what he did wrong.
You don't know what he did wrong because you don't know the legalities, but
I asked Tom.
He never went the route that he should have to make sure he did.
All right, so let's assume that he should go and ask Tom's permission.
Not Tom. He has an agent who arranged for his contract. Talk to his agent, make sure he has everything in order.
But all I know is I heard Tom's argument, and I don't hear it. I don't see what he's saying.
I don't know.
I don't think Tom likes Cabby that much.
Well, yeah. I think Tom thinks that he has this control over Cabby, and I don't think he does. And I don't even know why he wants to.
But Robin is a little right in the sense that if Cabby would have known, had got his agent...
Okay, fine. I agree that he's not organized.
Here's the problem with that. Robin was saying that... No, Robin's not saying ask Tom's permission. Robin's saying go to your agent and say, find out if it's illegal.
Who knows if he did or didn't?
Because Tom asked him...
He told me he didn't. He said, no, I did this without talking to anybody.
Because he could have said to Tom,
My point is, and I still maintain it. I don't think he did anything wrong. This is my point.
You don't know what his business really is. You don't know who he's doing business with, and you don't know what his deal is. So how can you say that?
And neither does Tom. So Tom just came out with a blanket statement saying...
But at least Tom is like, my employees shouldn't be surprising me on the airwaves.
Why not? He's not Big Daddy.
Wait a second.
He's responsible for this license.
If I go out and create Dial-A-Bed, my new sponsor, all right? I don't have to ask Tom's permission.
I don't have to ask Tom, which I don't like.
I don't understand your defense, Rob.
I don't understand your defense. So if you go out and create a business, you got to check with Tom.
Well, that's funny you mention that because this was
a gambling company.
This was an issue.
So what?
This was an issue.
What's wrong with gambling? It's legal.
It's not legal.
If it's offshore, sure it is. Absolutely, offshore gambling is legal.
Wait a minute, gambling.
How do you think we have sponsors?
Our sponsors do not promote gambling. Our sponsors promote the fact that there is free information that you can get there.
But you can gamble. You can bet.
You can go play the games for free. That's what our sponsors promote.
Yeah, but between you and me, they still have gambling.
Between you and me, that's what our sponsors
So you
promote.
Can't go to Golden Palace and play blackjack for money?
It's technicalities.
But you would set that up with a new sponsor. If Cabby came to you and said, hey, listen, we want to buy sponsorship.
I don't want an employee of the company to be involved with a gambling website, and he's here to try and build ratings and help us to develop revenue.
But you're not his daddy. Why can't he be on a gambling website?
I have the right to exercise some control over the outside.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But not to have him resign or to tell him not to have a gambling website.
It's like,
why?
Wrong. You're wrong.
Why?
Because the contract gives me the ability to do that.
He signed a bum contract.
Hey, Tom, can I ask you a question? So if I wanted to open a restaurant, I would have to go in and then ask you if it's okay to own a restaurant?
I mean, I think we should talk about it before. Would I have a problem you being in a restaurant? No.
So it's more
problem if you... So then it's more of that it's a gambling.
Right.
I mean, yeah, that's a big part
So
of it.
what? He's not doing anything illegal. I say gambling is the same as a restaurant.
No, it's not.
I mean, the fact that he's involved in a gambling website, is it illegal on this station?
Gambling in the state of New York is still an illegal activity.
That's true. I know we've gone through this with a lot of other sponsors, Howard. That's why you never say go there and win a ton of money.
Right.
It's go there and play the game.
All right, so that's how you have to word it on the air, but he's still allowed to go and do it outside.
Ever go to anybody to make sure of the wording of anything? No, he just blurts out stuff on the air.
Okay, but I'm saying
he blames it on his ADD.
Right, but he's still.
But you're defending Cabby, and Cabby has no defense.
Yes, he does.
For the way he handled it.
I see it differently.
The way he handled this was wrong.
I see it differently.
Fine, you see it differently, but the truth is he handled it wrong, and you would never handle anything this way.
No, I wouldn't handle it that way. I have a different way of doing business, but still, I maintain that a disc jockey has the right to be in any business off the air, even an illegal one, and let him go to jail for it if it's illegal.
Well, that's what you say.
Yeah, that's what I say. Tom's not your dad.
And I have the right.
Well, he signed a bum contract then.
But he can't. You cannot do
apparently,
absolutely
isn't that
anything. You even have clauses in your contract of things you can't do.
Isn't that all of our contracts? Isn't that the Infinity line?
Yes.
Yeah, it isn't just Cabby's contract. It's everybody's.
You mean if I want to open a restaurant, even though you now say you approve of restaurants, let's say I want to open a restaurant.
A restaurant's different than being involved with internet gambling.
Well, a restaurant can serve alcohol.
As long as he's not doing anything illegal.
As long as they have a liquor license, that's legal.
As long as Cabby ain't doing anything illegal, he should be able to go do any business he wants.
But question as to whether he is or not.
So, but don't tell him he can't be an advertiser on the station. Why is he telling him that?
He can't be an illegal advertiser.
No, Tom's saying he can't have his name on a website.
Why would I want him to advertise at a business that he's not going to be associated with if he's an employee here?
But why shouldn't he be allowed to be a part of that business?
I have the reason why Tom doesn't want him to do this. If it was a restaurant, it would be a different story.
No, it'd be the same problem.
Then you could get something free out of it. And with the betting thing, he's not getting anything.
No. I get what's going on here.
But Tom,
I'm telling you, Tom, listen to me.
I think you're a little off the mark.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Because the company will always try to control what you do on the outside.
It's not about the control issue. I don't have a problem with that, but he did go about this entirely the wrong way.
I don't agree.
I absolutely agree.
I don't agree.
You do agree, because you wouldn't do it. Why wouldn't you do it if that's
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about what I would do. I'm talking about what he did.
Howard, if you were doing it, would you ask Tom or would you go somewhere else?
Listen to me. Tom has nothing to do with what I do in the outside. In other words, they would like it if I came to them. I'm producing a cartoon for another network. I'm
not going to Tom and saying, Tom, is it okay if I
But by
produce
the
him?
same
They would
token,
like that.
everything goes through Howard's agent, and his agent makes sure that all of the lines are straight. And
That's
there are
true.
no
Right.
cross lines, so stop it.
But I don't think Cabby crossed any line.
Well, you know what?
You are not running this company.
I'm telling you what I think. I don't
you
think he
think.
crossed the line.
What
I
you
think
think is
it's a
not
control
what
issue.
is.
It's a control issue.
Well,
What you
Kevin
think
was a little.
is not what is.
He was a little funny about the whole thing because he came to me for 3 days in a row. Said he wanted to come on Friday, and I kept saying to him, "Does Tom know about this?" And he kept going, "Dude, we're advertising on the station," which wasn't. I took it to be yes.
Right. Here's where Cabby went wrong.
But he knew
he shouldn't come on my show and promote something that that Tom doesn't know about.
Right.
All right. If it's questionable, but as far as him going into business outside of this company, as long as he ain't dealing crack. And he's
done
assuming
that too.
assuming that there's nothing illegal about his website, he should be able to do it and not have to ask permission about it. And if he wants to be an advertiser and be upfront about it, that should be fine. Why shouldn't a guy believe in his own product, which is radio? Why shouldn't he believe in the advertising of radio and buy into a business and advertise it? Same with me. I'm a schmuck.
Excuse me, but you know what? You have always been Mr. I will not take advantage of the listener.
That's true.
Okay. And
that's my feeling.
And you know what? And you're 1,000% right on that.
Yeah, I'm a class guy.
Absolutely.
Cabby's not.
This is absolutely the opposite end of the pole on that.
Absolutely.
Okay, and that's another reason why it's not going to happen.
All right. No. That's once again talent losing out control to the boss man.
Yeah, right.
And I say it's wrong. But Tom, believe me, to fight for Cabby, I could care less. Do whatever you want.
So it's not happening.
Howard, I got to run.
Over?
Yeah, it's going to be over.
Oh, really?
You know what? I have a quick plug, though. My bookie's offering half the vig for the tournament.
I got to take a break. We have to get to some of our real sponsors right now. Tom, you're slowing things down.
Thank you very much.
We'll be back right after these words. Everybody wanted to know when Artie Jams with AC/DC is going to be on E. That's tonight. And this Friday, our 1-hour special jerk-off. This is the best hallway fights, street stunts, and pranks. Only on the Mighty Mighty E show. Check it out. You know, when I was sitting and watching the pre-show, the Oscar pre-show, because I was over Stuttering John's.
Joan and all that?
Yeah, I was really irked this time that E doesn't have one promo for our show. It was the Michael Essany show.
And Anna Nicole.
And Anna Nicole, over and over again. They're so ashamed of our show. That's the only conclusion I can drag up.
You know, there's no other explanation for it, really. Because
it's like you don't exist.
You promote your hits on high-rated stuff.
Are they ashamed of me? I mean, like, they're not ashamed of Wild On. They're not ashamed of Anna Nicole?
They love the crap out of that show. It's ridiculous.
Every time you turn on E, you see Anna Nicole.
And
you can't miss her.
I got to ask Mindy about this.
Does that even get the ratings that this show gets?
No.
So why bother?
And if it does get the ratings this show gets, then shouldn't we be promoted too?
Yeah. You're being punished.
I think that, here's the deal. I think that when celebrities watch E, I think E thinks the celebrities get offended by me.
Oh, they're nervous.
Really?
They want to appear politically correct.
Yeah, so they don't want to... But what would be wrong with promoting us so that the celebrities would come on here?
Right.
What about promoting that celebrities do come on the show? They're always telling you who's going to be on Michael Essany or whatever the kid's name is.
Michael Essany show. You don't have to know his name.
You know, I know that the kid from New Kids from the Block is going to be on that show.
They promote Roman Polanski more than they promote me.
He gets a bigger hand.
Why? Well, how come celebrities aren't offended by Roman Polanski, but they're offended by me? I haven't raped anyone. He raped a 13-year-old, that scumbag. And they
he
gave
gets
him...
a standing ovation.
Yeah. They want him back. Hollywood people are such
He's
phonies.
suffering.
They should have been booing his thing just like they did Michael Moore.
Yeah, I couldn't believe the applause that erupted when they announced his name.
You know how many times Woody Allen's been nominated for an Oscar since he married his daughter? Like 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, I mean...
They don't have a problem with it.
Hey, Michael, you're on the air.
Howard, did you notice how disgusted Harrison Ford was when he had to read that Roman Polanski won Best Director?
Oh, really? Did he look disgusted?
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you look at the tape, or if you didn't notice it, he's just disgusted, and then he just, like, walks off stage with this look of disgust in his face.
Well,
I don't know if you or Robin or anyone else noticed.
I didn't notice it.
I don't know. A look of disgust. I think Harrison Ford always looks disgusted.
Yeah, it's hard to tell
So-
when he's happy.
Yeah, I don't know that he was specifically disgusted about.
In fact, I will tell you, he looked disgusted reading the nominees.
Yeah, as opposed to the zippity-doo-dah look he always has on his face.
Yeah, I mean, he looks like he's just pissed off. So I think it would have been a lot hipper if Harrison Ford opened up his mouth and said, you know what? Much to my chagrin, a rapist has won.
And what was it, a 13-year-old girl?
Yeah.
Harrison
How long
Ford.
ago was that?
Harrison Ford was in a Polanski movie. It was called Frantic.
Oh, really?
So
Was that a Polanski movie?
Yeah. So how pissed off could he be?
He
That's
wasn't.
just his general demeanor.
That's what I was going to say. He looked disgusted when he got up there.
He looked disgusted because the chick he's going out with has a kid.
Right.
Or something must be pissing him off.
And Howard, when are you going to play me on 7 on Your Side again?
When am I going to play what on again?
No, I was just joking around. I'm the guy from 7 on Your Side.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we did that bit.
No, I know.
All right.
Thanks,
Later.
Howard.
That guy's waiting for a repeat on that?
Yeah. I think it's funny everyone's getting upset that the POWs are being shown on TV. Why would you expect Iraq to follow the Geneva Convention?
Right. I mean, why would this surprise you?
I mean, it just bummed me out, man. When I saw the tape on a website, because they're not showing it that much on TV.
No, they were trying to keep it off until they could notify the families especially, but they don't want to show it here. But it's leaking through.
It's really creepy because our guys look like they're in high school, and these Iraqi dudes are like la 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 la. You hear that stupid language of theirs, and then like these guys are like freaking. You can see in their eyes they're scared, but they're trying to be brave, and they are brave. I mean,
They're there. They're brave.
Yeah, they're like just like going, what? I don't understand. They don't want to answer any questions except for what their names are and where they're from.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're like, la, 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 you know, don't say, la, la, la. They got some guy speaking in broken English. And then they got one of our POWs laying down on the ground. And there's like some blood coming out of the side of him. And they're just like, la, 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 la. And you can see the guy's injured and moaning. And I mean, they're not going to help him. They're going to, I hope they don't kill those guys, but I'd imagine they would.
Well, they had, believe it or not, because you look at them, you say, why don't they kill them? Because they're wacky Iraqis. But they don't always kill their prisoners of war. They'd like to keep them and torture them. They had some guys on from the first Gulf War yesterday talking about what happened to them when they were captured.
Yeah.
And one guy said, after a while, they just stopped asking me questions. They just kept beating me. So after they couldn't, think of any more questions, they just beat you for general principle.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
But, I mean, they're playing it to weaken the resolve of Americans. So, I mean, Saddam is playing that to make you feel bad.
Yeah. I mean, it does make you feel bad, but, this is it.
You can't let that weaken our resolve.
I know.
But those 125,000 people who were in the streets of New York, they're going to encourage Saddam to continue to be worse to any POWs they do catch.
Yeah. Well, Cabby's on the phone. Let me just. Okay. Hey, Cabby.
Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, I'll talk to you.
It's a dude, Cabby.
I'll talk to you off the air because Tom just told me some stuff.
Yeah.
It made sense to me, actually. I was defending you, but
yeah, I was told on Friday that I so like my job's involved over the weekend, so.
Yeah, I get it too. Now Tom was telling me, he made me realize something, and you did too, Robin. Mm-hmm. That I get pissed off when my guys go out and do I used to get mad at Jackie sometimes because he'd be selling the audience cups and mugs, and I'd say, dude, you're part of my show now, and it people don't believe it, but they think that it's me selling them this junk. Hey, it's not junk, Or even when John and Gary and stuff go and do these TV appearances, I go, it's a little much because it just looks it just looks bad.
But let me say this without hopefully getting in too much trouble. Don't we have other advertisers that do the same thing?
Yeah. But here's the thing. I don't even want to discuss this anymore.
All right.
Because it gets boring for the audience.
Let's not. Let's talk about that horrible site that these I can't even put a word to it without getting censored. These Iraqi fags are putting on the air, these poor POWs. You know what? We should start using tactical nukes and just finish this damn thing, man.
Well, you see, he's right. You see, here's the thing. We're fighting a politically correct war again. The reason we should have bombed the hell out of them for 2 weeks, and then sent in ground troops.
Going to prevent the ground war.
Right. It would have been a ground war, but it would have been a lot different. Problem is, we're trying to be nice to the Iraqi people, and we don't want to offend anyone. But meanwhile, all those people hate our guts anyway. Even after this is all over, they're all going to hate us. You see already, they're not cheering for us in the streets.
Oh, there are people cheering.
I saw over the weekend on CNN, General Hackworth. He's the guy who started the Special Forces, basically. He said we're starting to do what we've done in Vietnam, and we've made a major charge towards Baghdad, and by doing that, we've left our rear open. And when we left our rear open,
you left your rear open in the military, didn't you?
And look what happened to him.
And look what happened to you.
They've captured.
We know the consequences.
They've captured what are not necessarily non-essential personnel. They're mechanics and stuff.
Right.
Because they're attacking guerrilla style, and they're going and they're going to grab mechanics and they're going to exploit them and put them on TV and kill them and put them on. Unbelievable. Tactical nuke, finish the job, and get the hell out of there. Get our boys home, safe and sound.
Thank you, Cabby.
Hey, Howard?
Yes.
Don't forget to listen to the Kane Show from 2 to 6.
All right, thank you, Cabby. Cabby sounds very emotional.
I'm there's a lot of stuff going on, and
all right.
You know, I'm not selling snake oil. You know, I lost 100 pounds, and I helped create a beautiful wave of love with the Trim Spa product, and lots of people take Trim Spa, and that's okay.
All right, Cabby, I got to go.
Hey, Howard?
Yeah.
I love you, man.
All right, I love you, too. That's Cabby, everybody.
He did sound emotional.
He did. He's an emotional guy. Yeah. All right, where was I? I got to get my mind off. This guy's calling me all the time.
Oh, dear.
I'm just trying to calm down, everybody, okay?
We were talking about the POWs.
Yeah, all right. So the war is going on, and
Yeah, but you're right. Don't you get the feeling that Bush is trying to appease all these protesters over here by fighting as humane a war as possible?
Yeah, he's trying to show the Iraqi people we're not against them. We just want to go in and extract Saddam Hussein and his henchmen. You know,
it's more. Artie's right. It's more about the people here and around the world than it is about the Iraqi people.
Yeah.
He's trying to win.
It's hard to fight a war anymore.
Right, he's trying to fight a war and win a popularity contest too.
Yeah,
and you can't do that. You got to be a little vicious in war.
I was saying earlier today, I love how the press will concentrate on any negative, no matter what it is. If it's the weather, they concentrate on the negative, and the president has to worry about
public
perception of how many casualties were civilian and how many of our guys got it or were captured. You know, nothing bad is supposed to happen. It's war.
Right.
Yeah. Well, nobody expected these guys to fight back. You know.
Well, I kept trying to tell you, and the president was saying it early on, it's not going to be that easy.
No.
It's not the Super Bowl.
Did you say that?
Yes. I did.
You did?
We're carrying on about bring up your lawn chair.
Oh, come on. Now, here's a couple of things. Rudy Giuliani was going to stop by today.
What happened?
I don't know. Called in on Friday. He was going to come on, but he couldn't show up today.
Oh.
So that's.
Is he going to reschedule?
Yeah, I guess at some point in the future.
It was funny because even you bring up Rudy and everybody loves Rudy, but Stuttering John can find some bad things to say about it.
Who, John?
Yeah.
I don't listen to him. Let's see, Monica. There's something that. Oh, here's something I just read in the tabloids, and this is one of the things you can believe. It's a National Enquirer investigative piece.
Oh, then I can believe it.
They're saying that when you go into a record store and you listen to music, it can give you a really bad case of head lice.
What?
Oh. Well, that's because lice from an infected person is often left behind on the headphones at the stores.
Well, thank goodness I never do that.
I don't either. In fact, even around here, I got my own headphones. I don't want to put on other people's headphones. A lot of people got some crap living in their heads. And you shouldn't go to record stores and put on headphones.
You know, and
Bring your own.
and mostly it's young kids, your children, who go to the record store and listen to music. It's fun for them to do. But head lice are parasites that feed on human blood, and they only live in the head. And it's bad. And head lice can live on headphones for 24 to 48 hours.
Is that right?
That's right. That's right. Or the lice will die, but they got 48 hours to get into your head.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I hate stuff like that.
And head lice lay eggs once they get inside your hair,
Right.
hair follicles.
And you have a whole family full of lice.
Yeah. And you can have that kind of fun. And that's bad. It's just not cool. They got to find a way to wipe that crap down.
Yeah, you know what? They got to go to what the airlines do. You know, they have to give out individual headsets.
Right.
Don't they do that here? Doesn't someone come in and dab down the...
No.
I thought I saw a kid doing that.
No.
No?
No.
Should we get somebody?
Well, I'll tell you something. You know, it's maybe we ought to go to that.
Yeah.
The hell, we got a lot of interns around here. Let somebody be in charge of head lice patrol.
I mean, just use some alcohol on the...
Right.
Dip our headphones in alcohol.
Because, quite frankly, me and Evil Dave sometimes will share a...
Yeah, who knows what's doing with Evil Dave?
I mean, you know...
Yeah, he might be fine, but you don't know.
I mean, he's a good guy, but, you know... I don't know if I want to share headphones with him.
Yeah, I know. I don't like sharing headphones with anybody. Sucks. Yeah.
I was told, and I've actually seen them do it. The interns now, every day they come in and they wipe the headphones down with alcohol.
Oh, they do?
All of them.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's good.
Especially these, the ones that I'm on right now, because there's lots of wacky people come to this podium.
Jeff the Drunk.
Yeah. Beetlejuice, Hank.
Yeah, everybody's wearing that.
I'd like to apologize for the head lice. Nice.
But I mean, we've had homeless people come in here and use these. You don't know what's going on.
Hey, Jeff the Drunk.
Hey.
You don't have head lice, do you?
No.
All right.
His lice are drunk.
Lice can't live in that head.
What's going on?
Hey, man.
When can I come back down?
Well, as soon as we think of something for you to do, you're the kind of guy we got to find stuff for you to do.
Find some chick for me to do.
Oh, okay.
All right, Jeff.
That's
okay,
easy.
thanks, Howard.
Thanks, brother.
I love you, too.
Love you, too.
Bye.
Jeff the Drunk, everyone. Yeah, so I said I was supposed to go to this Oscar party that Entertainment Weekly was throwing, but I didn't feel like going because I was bummed out from the news and seeing POWs and all that kind of crap. It's just a bummer.
You know what? I think that's commendable on your part.
Yeah, well, the thing that was cool about this party was that they were going to give this gift basket, $25,000 in value gift basket. And I figured they hyped that. That's inflated. So even if it was a $10,000 gift basket, they got all kinds of cool crap in there. I was going for the gift basket. Because I don't care how much money you make. Everybody likes getting something for free.
Anything for free.
And they weren't aggravated.
No, they were cool. This woman, Lori, was like, you know what? She goes, Howard, I understand you got to do what you want to do. And they were real nice because they even dress you. They dress Robin and they dress my girlfriend Beth.
Wow.
They say we want to send over designer outfits.
And then they had the car. You know, it was great. We were getting that A1 treatment.
They sent over this designer dress for Beth. You have to give it back, you know, but you just wear it for the day.
But that's perfect for a woman, right?
Perfect.
Because they never wear it again anyway.
Right, it's perfect.
Yeah.
And women like that.
You're so afraid as a woman of ever being seen in the same outfit.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Wow. So you liked your outfit?
Oh, yeah.
So Beth had this, like, they sent over like 5 outfits, and one of them was like see-through. I think because it was my girlfriend, they think that my girlfriend...
She said like 3 or 4 of them. She didn't
Yeah.
know what
I mean...
She felt naked.
Yeah, you were naked in it. But then they sent over these big F-me shoes with this short little mini skirt thing. She looked great in. So when I called up and canceled the party, I said, would you do me a favor? Would you put on those shoes? And,
did you get her dressed up?
well, no, not the dress, but the shoes. I had her in the shoes, and we made love with her wearing the shoes.
And then you have to give the shoes back?
Yeah.
I hope you didn't.
But I didn't get anything on the shoes.
Dude, you should have finished in one of the shoes.
No.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. But they were nice people. I wasn't going to screw them up.
I'm kidding, but...
That was very generous.
She was like, can I take the shoes off? I go, no, leave them on. It's working for me. Let it happen.
Nice.
Don't rush.
You should have bukkakied the shoes. Couldn't make it to the party, but thanks.
See, that's sick.
Only
that is-
Artie would think.
Yeah, right.
You're
See,
kinky, dude.
That's why I don't get invited to things.
That's right.
Right.
They know you're going to bukkake the shoe.
That's right.
So,
Don't let Artie have the shoes.
I was digging the shoes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm a big shoe guy.
I like that when a chick wears shoes for the act of making love.
Yeah, that's hot.
Like heels especially.
Big ass heels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Want to talk to Lori Levine, the girl who invited us to the Entertainment Weekly party?
Oh, sure.
Hey, Lori.
Hi, Howard.
How'd the party go?
Can you hear it in my voice?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were partying all night.
I had one too many cigarettes last night.
I said on the air, you're a good woman. I'm sorry I didn't go to the party. I wanted that $25,000 gift basket.
Wow, we might be able to still arrange something.
Good.
You were really, really sweet on the phone. Listen, I totally understand. It's a very confusing time for people, so what are you going to do?
I felt funny. I was like, I said to Lori, I said, you guys were really nice, and I wanted to go to your party, but I woke up Sunday morning with this, like, horrible feeling about the war, and I said, I don't see myself partying.
That's how bad you felt.
I called Robin, I don't always bother Robin on the weekend. I said, Robin, I just don't feel good about going to this party.
I think that people felt, conflicted about going to the Academy Awards in general, but I think it made it easier to come to this party than to go out there because it was private and it was quiet and it was so much more subdued.
Yeah, I didn't want to...
It was strange watching the awards at some point. Just in the beginning, especially the pre-show and when they first started, it was really hard to gauge how we were going to handle it.
So who showed up at the party?
We had a great turnout. We had Chloe Sevigny, Chris Noth from Sex and the City. We had Macy Gray, Alan Cumming.
See, I would have liked to have seen that.
I had you at a great table, too.
Who was at my table?
I put you with Alan Cumming.
I like Alan.
Julie Bowen.
Julie, I know from the show. She's
I know.
great.
Well, I had heard. I thought that you guys were getting along so well, so I put you over there. Obviously, Robin and Vinny, and you were coming with Robin and
right.
Judith. So you guys took up 5 spots. So we gave you, I think, Alan and a guest, Julie and a guest, and I can't remember who the other 2 people.
Who's Alan? Who does Alan bring? A guy?
Yeah, Alan came with a friend.
Yeah.
A friend.
No, hey, look, man, that's the guy's thing.
Ice-T was there with his fiancée Coco.
How'd she look?
She looked amazing. She was wearing this red dress, which laced up the back, but it had this kind of peekaboo back that showed tushy cleavage.
Nice.
Oh, my.
How did David Blaine's date look?
David Blaine flew to L.A.
So he wasn't there.
Yeah, so he wasn't able to be there. Tony Bennett was there.
He actually's got a nice-looking broad.
Tony Bennett, he was really adorable. He was very sweet. He sat at his table and he was, drawing pictures and kind of just hanging out, watching the show. At the end of the night, Joan Collins arrived.
How did you look?
How did I look?
Yeah.
I looked fine.
You hot?
I like to think I'm pretty. Yeah. You'll have to see me. Vinny can tell you. He knows what I look like.
All right.
But yeah, it was great. Oh, Rose McGowan was there.
Oh, she's hot.
She looked beautiful, and she is a really nice girl. Yeah, and it was great. It was a great, great night. People stayed really late.
How's the food at Elaine's? Bad?
No, it was delicious.
It was good?
Yeah, it was great. It was like a choice of entrees, and it was great. I mean, it was really simple. It wasn't this, really elaborate.
What was in the gift basket?
Where is it?
What was in it?
What was in it? Weekends at the Palms Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City.
Yeah, we didn't use that.
There's a diamond necklace in there for Robin and Beth.
That would have been good.
Use that.
That would have been good.
Had some nice little piece. There's a little diamond bracelet. It's an American flag, but the stars are made out of diamonds. From this great company, MyPhilosophyUSA.com. There was a Dyson vacuum, and we had so many.
A vacuum?
Yeah, this vacuum by this company Dyson. It's environmentally friendly, whisper quiet, and it's
I need that.
I could use that.
I need that too.
What a perfect gift for a woman, a vacuum.
It's you have to understand when we build these gift bags, the idea is we want to try and give things to people that they wouldn't normally get as gifts themselves. So how many celebrities do you think are getting vacuums?
That's true.
That's true.
What else is in the gift bag? It's endless. The list is endless, Howard. I'll see if we have.
I'll go next year.
Good. If we have any left over, I'll send it over. If you promise to talk about how fabulous it is tomorrow.
I will. Send 2.
Robin.
Robin doesn't want to be left out.
Robin, please now. You think I'm not going to send one to you if I send one to Howard?
All right, thanks, Lori.
You're welcome, darling.
All right, baby.
See you next year. Bye.
Right.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
She was very sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike. Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
What's up?
How you doing?
Hey, man.
Listen, you're not going to this party because of the war?
No. I didn't go to the party because I just woke up and I was watching the news and I just said, I'm not in the mood to get dressed up and be toasting and, you know. I just didn't feel like, I felt bad, man. The guy, you know, I'll tell you who deserves a gift basket. Any of those guys over there.
Nah, listen, I'm with you on that.
I wasn't in the party mood.
I understand that, but listen, you're banging your girlfriend with the foot fetish thing going. You have no problem with that, but you...
Well, yeah, I mean, life goes on to a degree, but I didn't want to go to a party and sit there while our troops are over there fighting and pretend like I was, like, you know, all happy and stuff. You see a picture of me in the paper, all happy, toasting. I feel bad for these guys. Right now is not a time for party.
I'm with you 100%. I'm with you 100% on that. We should give all the support to these troops, but it's a little hypocritical saying that you're not going to go to the party.
I wasn't in the mood to go to a party. I mean, I got to force myself to go to a party. I'm not happy about what's going on.
Yeah, happy enough to bang your girlfriend.
Who's this, Sal?
I guess. I don't know.
Sounds like Sal to me.
You know what's
not Sal.
Sounds like you.
You know what's actually great about it is...
I mean, I got to adjust my mood so that you'll be... That's hypocritical.
No, I don't think you should adjust your mood. I think you should be honest.
I am honest.
You're adjusting your mood because you're afraid the Daily News is going to snap a picture of you or something. It'll ruin your career. That's why.
No,
that's
I'm not. How's it going to ruin my career? My career can't be ruined.
No, you could be ruined because you're not being American by going out party. But meanwhile, behind closed doors, I'm sure you're out going to Nobu and doing your own routine.
No, I wasn't. I went to a party at John's where I had some friends sitting around watching the Oscars, and I didn't feel like being with people I don't know. It is a press thing where you go out and do press, and I didn't know anybody there. I mean, wasn't in the mood. What part of that is? What part of humanity don't you get when you wake up in the morning and I'm watching Fox News and they're talking about guys getting blown up and our own guys turning on our guys and putting a grenade in their pants.
Disgusted. I'm with you 100%.
I was disgusted. I didn't feel like getting dressed up and going to a party. I wanted to be with friends. A real party with friends is one thing. I would definitely. That's hypocritical not to go to a party. But to go to some press event where I'm not even nominated for an Academy Award. What do I got to do with the Academy Awards? Get out of here, that wacko. That's Sal. I know it. Shut up. Why would you want to party? And I don't even hold it against anybody who feels like partying.
I couldn't understand what he said. You didn't go to the party, but you banged your girlfriend. What does one have to do with the other?
Banging your girlfriend's a good stress release.
Nice. Well, it was funny in the beginning of that because you said
you know what? It makes perfect sense to bang your girlfriend at a time when you're stressed out because you feel close to somebody.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why wouldn't you? Why he's saying you shouldn't do that either.
Well, maybe I should lock myself in a box. What?
Could I talk about my observation of Beth at my party?
Sure.
You know she had a hickey on her neck.
Yeah, I know, and I didn't mean to give her that.
I thought maybe it was a birthmark, and I went, Beth, is that a hickey?
It was a leech. She was in the Amazon.
She had a huge hickey on her neck.
Oh, gotta show off, huh?
Hey, I marked my woman. You know what? That was a total accident, dude.
Well, apparently she told me, if you don't mind me saying, she said that you guys just had sex.
We did. Right before your party.
With the shoes.
With the shoes.
Is that in the limo on the way there?
No. No, I had to put on the shoes. I asked her if she'd put on the shoes from the other party.
Yeah, you should have had her worn that outfit to John's. So.
She didn't dress in that.
You know what? She looked great because she dressed down, and I love when girls do that. So she had like these army green pants on with she had Converse sneakers on. And then she just had this nice like T-shirt, like just put it like worn.
Like, oh, okay, all right.
You know, it had the thing on it.
That used look.
Yeah, no, she looked great.
Well, you know what we didn't hear? Robin, did you go to the party?
No, John's party?
No, the other one.
No.
You didn't go either.
No.
I canceled on behalf of me and Robin. We had a discussion about it. Robin and I had a discussion.
So you had sex on Sunday.
Yeah.
Did you bang on Friday night after the party?
No. No, we banged before the party.
Yeah.
So Friday, and then how about Saturday?
Yes.
Unbelievable.
I'm a very sexual man.
That's good.
Your wife had a hickey.
Yeah, but on her breast.
Oh, is that where it was?
Oh, yeah, I hope you didn't see it.
No. I heard about it.
How did you see it?
I heard about it. When I had her top off, I saw it. She was very horny. I gave it to her.
It was given to her by one of the seedy people hanging out John's apartment.
Well, that's good, man.
Yeah, why not, man? Listen, times of stress,
Hey, you never know how long you're going to live with the world the way it is.
Did you know she had the hickey, or was it like...
I had no idea.
You didn't even know at the party?
No, at the party I saw it. We didn't realize it. I kissed her neck, and I didn't realize I got that into it.
It looked like you bit her neck.
I know.
Like a vampire.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't small, Robin. It was like... It actually looked like Italy. You know Italy on the map?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The boot.
Yeah.
A true fact is after 9/11, everyone was banging because people get stressed out and they want to be close to their loved ones.
Really, banging and eating.
That's right.
That's what you do.
Artie ate.
No. I mean, I did a little of both. Thank you.
Yeah.
Comfort food.
Hey, I wanted to ask John about a rumor I heard about your neighborhood. Was there a major incident in your neighborhood with guys with AK-47s and they have to go through everybody's apartment and stuff? Yes or no?
I never heard the AK-47 part.
Well, what happened? What happened in
No, the building was robbed at one point, like years ago.
Oh, not recently?
No, I mean, I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh, okay.
But, the neighborhood's gotten a lot better since then.
Since John moved.
I heard there was like 9 guys with like machine guns.
No, it wasn't machine guns. It was pistols. It was Glocks, actually. And they
Glocks?
Yeah, but see, only because, there's a store underneath. How the buildings in Manhattan, there's always a storefront. And they robbed the store, which is a few floors.
And they thought maybe they got into the building.
And they ended up getting into the building and trying to break into the apartments.
Do you think it's funny?
I think it's hilarious.
In other words, if you were
I think it's even funnier. I didn't hear about it until after I put my down payment.
So in other words, like if you were there 3 years ago, a guy with a Glock could have kicked in your door and taken Susanna and the kids hostage. But it can happen anywhere in New York, right?
Hey, John doesn't want to hear this. He paid a lot of money for his apartment, and he wants it to be a good neighborhood.
And Susanna shouldn't be concerned about going out at night.
No, she
go walk the dog.
I still tell her to walk the dog.
Go walk the dogs. Don't forget your helmet.
Both of our dogs.
But she's a woman, and it's not the safest neighborhood, according to her.
Yeah, I know, but she's
How big is that dog?
He's big.
Yeah?
What do you have?
I have a yellow lab.
Here's a yellow lab that's brown. There's no way that's a purebred yellow lab.
It is. It has chocolate lab parents. I mean, like, in the lawn.
All right.
Dude, I have the.
Dude, I never seen that before.
What do they call that club? The
Kennel Club.
AKC.
AKC. I have the papers and everything. It shows all his parents, his grandparents.
All right. It's a beautiful dog.
I love the. I don't like the 2 yellow ones.
I like the dog and I like the color, but I don't know if it's a lab. I don't know what that is. Maddie, what is it?
Hey, you know that guy with his daughter? That was Roman Polanski.
All right.
This is Maddie, the guy who he calls all the time.
I know.
He's not putting it on.
I got to take a break. I don't know what we've done today except talk about nothing.
Right.
About nothing important.
And is the show over?
No. We got to come back and do the news. But there's a lot going on. I got some clips of the Academy Awards and stuff. I don't know if anyone wants to hear those. We got a bunch of those. We could. Who won the Academy Awards? I don't even know.
Catherine Zeta-Jones for Best Supporting. That Chris Cooper for Best Supporting Actor.
He was
good. Best Actor was Adrian Brody, and Best Actress was
Nicole
Kidman. Yeah.
So Scorsese.
Best Director was Roman Polanski, and Best Picture was Chicago.
I'm sick of Nicole Kidman being honored every minute now. All of a sudden. I never seen half her movies because they're boring.
I was just thinking, as she walked up the stage, has anybody ever gone to see a Nicole Kidman movie?
No one. and no one ever will.
Well,
she wins Academy Awards for movies that nobody cares about.
Wait. What was she in? You liked the others, didn't you?
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that was okay.
Moulin Rouge was good.
I didn't like that. Come on. That's Chicago.
It's
the same movie. The guy keeps putting out the same movies.
Well, it's not the same group.
Might as well be.
Man, that Moulin Rouge was bad.
Moulin Rouge, I hate it.
Moulin Rouge sucked, and Chicago's worse.
Didn't you like that movie To Die For?
Oh, that was good.
I don't remember it.
With Matt Dillon?
That's the one where she was the weather girl who got the
No.
kids, or the teacher who got the kids to...
Oh, that was good.
I hated that, too.
I don't even remember it.
Really?
I mean, she's okay, but who cares about her? She put on a fake nose. Everyone's all excited.
I know. You do something like that, and you get the...
Well, I thought it was odd that Denzel Washington said "by a nose" when he announced that she was the winner, he said, "Oh, buy a nose,
Yeah, but
Nicole
that's just because you
Kidman."
got a fake nose. What-
No, but he's saying because she put on that nose, she won the award.
Oh, that's
Well, that's
funny.
exactly it.
Good for Denzel. Got mixing it up a little bit.
He didn't mean buy a nose. He meant she won by a nose.
Because of a nose.
Right.
Yeah.
And by the way, did you see Sean Connery's tux? He looked horrible, dude.
And as far as Adrian Brody goes, the best, I didn't even see his performance, but Jack Nicholson was
You
unbelievable.
can't say that if you didn't see every performance.
All right.
That's not.
Why you got to be like that?
And how?
What about Jack Nicholson and About Schmidt? That's the best movie
got
ever.
Academy Awards. It's okay.
So what?
That movie is great, though.
Great movie.
You
really
watched the whole thing and you still like it.
I watched it twice. That's how much I like it.
I gotta
it's the
see this
best movie I ever saw.
Horrible movie.
Holy mackerel.
I walked out. I swear, I don't even know how it
When he
is.
gets in that hot tub with Kathy Bates,
That's when I walked out. I said, I've had enough.
oh, that was great.
You know what? I know people who hate that movie.
Really?
They just say it's... But you know what? It's mostly women who've been married for a little while that hate that movie.
Oh,
I
man.
haven't been married. I didn't know what the hell they were
Does
talking
does Jack's wife call him an a-hole at dinner?
No, Jack's wife turns out was cheating on him.
Yeah, Jack's wife was having a good time.
I can always make up my wife. You're still going to live in that crappy neighborhood.
I just can't. I would have beat my wife up if she called me.
Oh, stop it. You wouldn't
You know-
beat anybody.
Gary does get yelled at a lot.
Would you allow Beth to call you an a-hole in front of the whole
No.
freaking table?
I mean, I
Well,
would. I
sometimes
wouldn't.
you can't
It
help
wasn't in front of the whole table. It was just in front of your wife, and then once it goes to you, it's like being on, being on TV.
Well, it was front of our corner because we all heard it.
Everybody was gone except for you. Didn't hear it. You
Gary
weren't there.
wanted to go outside and smoke a cigarette. His wife didn't want to be left alone at the table. There was a whole thing going on.
You know what? She turned it into a showdown. Bottom line.
She did, and Gary went out and smoked a cigarette anyway. Thank God.
Because you know what? Had I not gotten up and walked out, the story would be Gary's so pussy whipped. You know, I mean, there's a story either way with John.
Right.
Well, and either way, it's a good one.
Yeah, but you're saying that she wound up calling you an a-hole because Robin Radzinski told her that was the...
Well, Robin Radzinski goes, "You're such an a-hole," and then my wife goes, "Yeah." And my wife didn't even think of that word until Robin brought it up.
And by the
Well,
way,
why?
I don't know.
Did
I
you
don't
go
know.
home and say to your wife, "Why'd you call me an a-hole in front of everyone"?
No.
and didn't she say F off? Because that's what I heard.
She might have, but I was gone already, so if I didn't hear it, it doesn't count.
If a tree falls on the floor.
Oh,
Well, you did the right thing going out and smoking the
Because she probably
cigarette.
didn't hear me when I was yelling when I was halfway down a restaurant.
And what'd you say? Oh,
Why'd she need you there anyway?
She just didn't want to be left alone at the end of the table. And I said, "Listen, you got Robin and Benji." I think that's when Robin Radzinski called me an a-hole.
Howard, that's the best. Did you see when Benji tried to have conversation with Beth or Dana? It's the funniest thing. Cause
Why?
He tries to bring up some, "Hey, you have a friend who used to work at the, Fifth Avenue Deli?" And then Beth would go, no, I don't remember. And then he would go, "Really? Because I had this friend." It would just go
That's
nowhere.
his way of having conversation.
Oh, he was trying.
All right, wasn't it funny?
Beth thought Benji was nice.
Yeah, I saw her talking to him for an extended period of time.
Well, I had decided on Friday night that we should have a dinner for the people who work here in the studio. Small, intimate dinner, 13 people. So, I started to put together a list, and I said, "Oh my God, Benji works in the studio," because I wanted to have like Jason and Will and Scott DePace. Well, maybe that would be another dinner or something. But I said, all right, let me just have the people who work right in the studio.
Did Scott the engineer's name come by yet?
No, he doesn't work in the studio. It was like because
I'm not sure he's on the second list Howard just mentioned.
That's on no list.
If that was the criteria, how did John get invited?
So I went, oh no, Benji works in the studio. What do I do? So I call Rob and I go, "Listen, Benji works in the studio. I think I got to invite him." So Robin said to me, "Look, I'm not talking out of school here." Robin says to me, "Look, I've had this guy do a few things. He did manage to behave himself properly." I said, "You think so?" I said, because listen, I'm for wacky behavior, but to a degree, I don't want to go to this beautiful restaurant and have this guy, doing something stupid like taking his pants off.
Right, and I told you I'd taken him to a couple of nice restaurants in a group situation, and he was so
Behaved.
not Benji, you almost forgot he was there.
Because Benji's like a suicide bomber.
Right.
And there's a guy who works with you every day, whatever, and then he gets out with you, and I think he feels pressure to be kooky.
To make a scene.
To make a scene.
He tries to always be Andy Kaufman.
Yes. There you go.
Right.
Benji wants to be Andy Kaufman.
But I figured he could hold his own. When he's invited to a thing like this, he seems to get it that he shouldn't be Benji.
Like he literally might get naked and start, defecating on the table.
Howard,
you don't know.
Howard, I had him
himself.
I had him at my house once.
No.
I had him at my house once. He slept over one time, and at 2 in the morning, he started screaming for 2 straight minutes. Give me! I woke my kid up. I had to go downstairs to see what the problem was.
Right.
One time.
He had night terrors, John. You're still not sensitive to him.
It's called I Want to Be on the Air.
No, I know. Right. And then Artie never heard of night terrors. Artie thinks the whole thing's made up. It is a real thing, but it's mostly kids that have it.
It's not mostly kids.
I couldn't stop laughing.
Well, whatever the story was, John's right. You have Benji to your house, and the next thing you know, there's a whole Benji moment.
Right.
And your kids are involved. And
it always comes up when you're having something that's not the show. Should you invite Benji? Will he know how to act?
See, it was like one time when we had Rudy Giuliani last time, Benji was like, hey, should I go over and pleasure myself while Rudy's here in front of him?
But I asked you. I thought it would be a great
which was
bit.
fine. Which is fine. I said to him, it's okay if you ask me, Benji, but don't just go walk over next to Rudy Giuliani and pleasure yourself, because you know what? It's just not going to work.
Well, you know what? I found out another weird thing Benji did, which I didn't know till John brought it up. John said he had a party. And John said everyone was asleep, but Benji and his lady friend were there.
Benji comes to my other parties. The only other time he was at my house, he comes to my party. Him and his girlfriend decide to sleep on the beach, which was like a private beach.
Okay.
Then at 3 in the morning, come back to the house while everybody's sleeping and start going through every cabinet as loud as possible, eating everything.
What were they eating, though?
Like dried spaghetti.
Raw spaghetti.
Like everything.
At 3 in the morning.
At 3 in the morning again. And then my wife got up and had to say what's going on. And
Right. So it becomes all about him.
Yeah.
So, when I called Rob and I was like, what do I do? I want to have the guy here. I want to say, hey, thanks for, being part of the team. But and he does a good job, but is it, how can you take him out in public?
What's the risk?
Yeah.
What's the...
And when he came to my party, he came in a muumuu.
Yeah.
What's the probability that he'll...
So who knows if he's going to show up in a muumuu at dinner?
Right. What's the probability of this working out?
Yeah.
I got to tell you, Rob Rositsky and I were looking at his girlfriend like a Rubik's Cube, and she was grilling her. We were just trying to figure out what the hell the whole thing was about.
No, I thought it was a bit.
Robin kept kicking me under the table, but one time, I can't remember what his girlfriend said, but Robin pinched the side of my leg so hard. I think Benji's girlfriend thinks I'm retarded. Because everything she said, Rob was just looking for the angle.
He showed up with a nice-looking girl, and we thought right away it was a hired actress.
I think it was...
and I said, we're part of a bit.
Right, that's immediately what everybody thought.
Andy Kaufman's here.
That's what it was.
Yeah, what was it?
Say it, Robin.
Benji's girlfriend was in ketosis.
She couldn't eat the chocolate because she was in ketosis.
We're both doing Atkins diet.
You know what ketosis is? When you go to the Atkins diet, you pee on a strip, and it tells you when your body is in ketosis. And she said, I'm dying to have the chocolate, but I'm in ketosis right now.
What's ketosis?
That's when you eat only protein and your body just gets very acidic. And that's supposed to be the weight loss thing.
I thought that's when your crotch smelled.
So I'm listening to her talk and trying to be like sort of sensitive, and Rositsky pinches the side of my leg so hard. And she goes, if I eat this chocolate, it's going to take me another 3 days to get back to ketosis. I said, that's Benji's friend.
Right. All right. Anyway, so it worked out.
He managed to behave himself. I thought Steve Martin was a wonderful
I agree.
The Oscars. He should do it every year.
Well, yeah.
He was so good.
He was real good.
I pulled a few clips.
Tonight, Jack Nicholson and Meryl Streep made Oscar history. It was backstage and it wasn't pretty.
Chicago won
6 awards.
Best Picture, right?
Yeah, that was the best picture.
That was a victory for gay men everywhere.
Now, there were a lot of cutbacks this year in the movie industry, lots of layoffs, and now they're talking about reducing actors' salaries. For God's sake, are we insane?
Listen, I was getting completely sick last night watching that show. These stars, I swear, these liberals, all they care about, is like, we want peace, we got to give peace, and they got no answers for anything. They sit up in their ivory towers, and they like to preach to all of us all the time.
Well, it is depressing because the answer really is that we were bombed on 9/11. We were hit hard, and this is a response. And I know
you just can't sit around doing nothing about it.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, well, where's the direct link to Saddam Hussein? I go, I don't need a direct link. I know the guy gives billions of dollars a year to Palestinian suicide bombers. I know he supports terrorism. I know he's busy broadcasting on Iraqi TV that we're dogs and we're the enemy. And it's enough for me. I mean, screw him. And I know it's not the only country that's against us, but it's a nice start.
Yeah, but the truth is they don't want to go get any country.
Yeah, they want to just kind of like negotiate or talk.
I was watching that new Bill Maher show. Thank goodness ABC got him off that.
I watched it
off
too.
the network.
Saturday
and he
night.
had Tim Robbins on.
Yeah.
And what Tim Robbins' solution, he says President Bush did absolutely the wrong thing after September 11th. If he was a real leader, he would have gone on television and told people to go out and do things in their community, like take over a vacant lot and turn it into a ball field.
Yeah.
Like, what's that going to do?
That would have made them more envious of us that we had beautiful ball fields.
Well, you know
On
what?
every vacant lot.
If we did that, there would have been a lot more vacant lots where buildings were standing. I mean, he had to stop terrorism with vacant.
I saw that.
There's plenty of vacant lots.
I saw that too, and let me tell you, Tim Robbins is a real annoying guy.
He is. And I'm sitting there, I said he's saying these things to Bill Maher. The last time Bill Maher was at a playground, he was looking for a girlfriend. He wasn't trying to help anybody.
You should build more ball fields because then we would blow them up.
Yes. No, we'll keep giving you vacant lots by blowing up all your buildings.
I'll tell you, that makes it's so sickening to watch, especially him and his dumb wife sitting up there with a big mouth. I tell you, are they New Yorkers or what? That's my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like the other day, I'm watching on TV. I'm watching all these people in New York, and they're protesting. You know, somewhere in Midtown. Hey, you know, why don't you take a walk downtown? Then tell me you want peace. You know what I'm saying? Go look at that hole. Tell me how that makes you feel.
Artie, you drawing a picture?
Oh, yeah, I'm coloring this thing.
Yeah, great.
Well, stop it.
Thanks.
We're doing a show.
I got a microphone on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Artie's coloring.
Yeah, I heard this.
I'm like,
I'm coloring in my coffee top cap.
how's that going over there?
Well, actually, it helps me concentrate on this guy's phone call.
I gotta go.
What are you trying to say? I'm boring you?
No, I'm kidding.
Artie Jams with AC/DC. Don't forget, we're doing our show from the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino April 22nd through the 24th. AC/DC show on E! tonight, and also this Friday, that big jerk-off special on E! It's 1 hour long. That's Friday night on E! You gotta watch this. You will laugh your friggin' ass off. It's a parody of Jackass with the jerk-off. Best hallway fights, street stunts, and pranks, only on the Mighty Mighty E! show. Here's the guy who can crack his penis.
All right, is he ready?
Mike?
Yeah, how you doing, Howard?
Can you crack it for us?
I'm trying my best. I'm looking at that picture of Shania Twain on the cover of Rolling Stone with the AC/DC shirt on.
All right, brother, let's hear it.
Let's try it here. Let's try it.
Everybody quiet down.
Oh, did you hear it?
Yeah, I heard something, but it was quick.
Okay, well, it was kind of far away.
Can you do it
Tell
again?
you what, if you want to call me tomorrow, I can have my girlfriend give me some oral, and I could do it then.
Well,
I don't know if you want to. I mean, hey, why don't you have RDDC play John's party?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that cost $20,000.
Yeah.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Sure was. I heard something.
Yeah, but he didn't wait for us to stop talking.
There's no build-up.
All right, back to the Oscars. We heard that Michael Moore was anti-war during his speech. I don't know if you want to play it again.
A lot of people booed him.
Yeah, well, Michael Moore doesn't think so. He was asking that journalists report the truth about what happened during his speech.
What happened?
Before.
What's he saying happened?
Here's what he would like to hear it reported at.
All right. Because all I know is Mickey Rooney thought Michael Moore was still talking about Vietnam. He's like, yeah, you tell him. Yeah, Jeff, go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yo, this is Howard?
Yeah.
Howard, this is James Jeff Radetsky. And I just want to say, like, that director, whoever he was on television last night,
yeah,
he has some nerve talking about that. Is it cursing out, that bad-mouthing George Bush like that, and demoralizing the patriotism of this country? I mean, as it is,
I disagree with you there. I wish they would have let him finish talking. Let's see what he's got to say. I mean, I didn't hear anything so that I can't listen to. I mean,
no, but you don't understand what's going on. We already have a big enough problem right here in New York City.
No. I understand everything that's going on. I'm very pro what we're doing in Iraq. I'm very much for it. I know that statements like that demoralize our troops. They make them question what they're doing. But at the same point, it is the Oscars.
Yeah.
The speech was far more interesting than his movie. Let me just hear what the hell the guy's got to say. I'm concerned about the troops being demoralized. Everyone's getting shaky because now we're in the war and people there are casualties. It's not going as easy as we all expected. But at the same point, we can't be so crazed that we can't listen to Michael Moore. It's funny. He's just a goof.
You think it's a goof, huh?
Well, he's a goof. I don't mean it's a goof. He's a goof.
Oh yeah, definitely, by all means.
So it's funny, and let him talk. What we're gonna turn ourselves into a rack and not let anyone make a speech? Let him make a speech. Who cares?
Yeah. We also should be careful what you say though. And
You're telling me Michael Moore can rock your confidence? Come on.
Nah, I can't, man. There's no rocking this boy's confidence.
There you go. So there you go. There's a lot of people who are gonna protest and stuff. I think now that we're in this war, the protests hurt these guys who are over there fighting.
Definitely.
And you should.
You can't walk around out there screaming anti-war slogans and saying you support the troops. It doesn't work the same way.
No.
They look at that and say, geez, they don't want us here. They're not behind us.
Yeah. Give the war a chance now that it's going on. I mean, this isn't Vietnam. We haven't been there for 10 years.
Right. Nicole Kidman, she won for Best Actress.
I can't decide if she's good looking or not. Sometimes I want to bang her, but I think it's because it's Nicole Kidman.
But she also always has a very posed look about her. She never seems to be, like, fun and spontaneous. She never stops being an actress.
Yeah, she's like a mom.
Yeah, I don't trust her.
Yeah, I don't trust her either. Like, you're getting better than she'll get ugly on you.
Yeah, she could change on you.
She looks like she's got a nice body, but then you see a picture of her, her hands are all red, and she's not that hot. But then she's hot all of a sudden.
I thought she looked good last night.
Yeah. I don't like her hair pulled back tight. She's a young woman. Let that hair down.
Like that?
No. I almost started crying during the commercials. Gary came in, was having a little thing with Stuttering John. And
What it was?
Well, John was goofing on Gary because, and rightly so.
It's right to goof on Gary?
Well, Gary, here. All right, I didn't want to even get into this, but Gary, I guess. Gary, can I tell this story, or is this some sort of personal thing?
So Thursday night, my wife volunteered to do...
What?
Yeah, no, he told Howard. You said, all right, I'm going to tell you the story. You told Howard. I didn't.
You were saying, can I tell?
No, I didn't. You just said, Howard, I'm going to tell you the story.
All right, tell the story. Don't get caught up in this.
So, Thursday night, my wife has volunteered to do some stuff with the school. She was working on a project, and,
His wife volunteers to do stuff all the time.
Right.
Okay.
Which is
It's
fine.
It's
Great.
good. I like that.
I think it's awesome. So, the thing was due the next day, and she was running a little bit behind. I came home. I got home about 5 o'clock. She said, hey, can you do me a favor? I got to get this done. Can you take care of dinner and stuff? So I was like, all right. So I called the Chinese restaurant. I ordered Chinese food, set the table. The food gets there. We all come in and eat. She finishes. She go back to working on a project. I clear the table, wash the dishes.
Wash the dishes?
Put them in the dishwasher.
Which blew all our minds.
I cleaned the dishes.
I've never washed the dishes.
That is my...
Put them in the dishwasher. Okay.
No, but I
it
cleaned
doesn't
them.
matter.
Right.
He cleaned them and put them in the dishwasher.
I emptied the sink.
Would you ever do that, John?
I wouldn't even call the Chinese place.
All right. Go ahead.
I usually just use the bag the food comes in as a dish.
Because the point is, she's behind on her project, but
it's cool.
Gary worked all day, too. You know what I mean? It's not like he's not behind either. But you were a good guy.
Gary's project was a little more important at home. At work.
All right, go ahead.
So then afterwards, she says, listen, I'm still running a little bit behind. Can you put the kids to bed? So no problem. Bring the kids up, get them in the pajamas, get them cleaned up, read them the stories, get them to bed. So now it's like 9:15, and I'm laying in bed, and I'm thinking, my wife comes up, she's going to say...
He's laying in bed, he starts to watch TV a little bit.
I'm thinking she's going to go, hey, I appreciate, you helping out. Thanks, or whatever.
Right.
And she goes, all right, Jackson didn't practice his cello, and neither one of them got a shower. And I said, you know what? I'm not even hearing this.
She started criticizing him.
She didn't like the way he put him to bed.
So everyone was goofing on Gary, even me to a point, and then it hit me. I went... You know what, Gary? Forget all the goofing. You're a lucky man. And he goes, what, Wolf? And I go, you're a lucky man.
Baba Booey.
And I meant it. I said, you had this, the picture of Gary with his family sitting there eating dinner together, everybody together, really is a beautiful picture.
Oh, yeah.
And even him with the boys at night. Like, I had my daughter this weekend, and we just hung out, and I made her dinner, and then, and I started to get sad because I'm divorced. And a lot of times it doesn't work out that we're all together.
You know my big rap
and
is...
I get emotional when I started to think that Gary had
Gary's
that.
Still having
In fact, my big rap is...
So
most of the people...
Then I laughed at Gary. I came to my senses.
No, most of the people in my town work in the finance business, right?
Mm-hmm.
So most of those people leave for work at 5 in the morning and get home at 9 or 10 at night. Most of those people don't see their kids till the weekends.
Which, by the way, you should be here till 9 or 10 at night.
So I said to my wife, I say to my wife all the time, I said, you know what, we're pretty lucky. I'm one of the few guys in this town that gets to have dinner with the family every night.
Right. You are lucky. But you know what? And then I said to Gary when I came to my senses, I said, in all seriousness, your wife should kiss your
your private parts for doing that.
Yeah,
I mean, most guys just wouldn't.
See, the part you're missing is not that he had a great time with the family. The part is then he goes upstairs and finally at 9 o'clock relaxes and his wife scolds him.
I know that. I can't believe.
He's still got to get up now at 3 o'clock in the morning for
4:20.
4:20, whenever he gets up.
I know.
You know,
I can't believe
his day doesn't get shifted to a later time because he put in extra at home.
We reminded Gary he set it up with his wife all wrong from the beginning. It's how you set it up from the beginning.
Oh, you be quiet there.
No, it's true.
No, and I even said to him, I set stuff up wrong.
See, not me.
John does.
You know what you got to do, Howard? Ask for the most you can in the beginning when you date and say, listen, I like to go to Yankee games. I like to go out with my friends. I don't want to be hassled for like going to a football game. I like to drink every weekend. You got to set it all up. So this way, when you know they can't say 5 years later, hey, you changed. I didn't change. This is what you married.
I got a really good friend.
I like to bang broads.
I got a really good friend. He's got 2 kids. I tried that. Right? Got 2 kids. He told his wife before the first kid, he goes, I'll tell you right now, when I have kids, that's great. I work. I got a lot to do. Don't expect much help from me. That's what he said.
I told that to my wife.
Yeah.
Now I'm divorced.
No. But the funny thing is now he's the star of the house because he does do a lot. But it's already been told that's extra. Right. That's extra stuff I do. That's a good thing. Some nights I come home, I can't do extra.
Right. Well, but once you start doing extra, they expect it.
But Howard.
Right. If you can do extra once, you can do it more.
Dude, if I did what Gary did, if I had the Chinese and did the dishes and put them all to bed, if my wife saw me in bed, she would go and give me an hour-long back massage just for doing that.
Right.
So she would never scold me. See, that's why it's hard. I don't know how you deal with it. I would just like.
Well, John, you're out of your mind because you said earlier you would punch her in the face.
I would I would never hit my wife, but I would do that carnal knowledge thing that Jack Nicholson does.
How about vacuuming? You want a job? How about opening a window?
That's great.
I love that.
Oh, God, you really got to admire Gary for that self-control to not strangle her right then and there when she said that.
Hey, guys,
I respect you.
You're making it impossible to go home.
Hey, guy, can I ask you a question? Answer honestly, please. Normal day now, today. You get home from work, like 6 o'clock?
Yeah, like 5.
What do you have to do, really?
What are your chores?
Yeah.
Hang out with the kids. Just, it's not even like entertain them. It's more like, entertain them. Play with them,
Take them off her hands.
Well, it's not even take them off her hands. It's like do constructive stuff with them.
For how long?
Be a school teacher.
That's a job?
For how long?
I don't know, till dinner time. But usually when I get home, I work on work because by the time I get home, there's email and stuff. So, like, after dinner, I'll hang out with them. But, see, for me, I think a constructive thing to do with the kids is watch SpongeBob.
Right.
But my wife...
Good for you. So you get to watch what the kids want to watch.
No,
Why can't the kids...
He can't do that.
He's not allowed.
You're not allowed? Your wife doesn't let you watch TV with them?
She doesn't like it. She thinks I watch too much TV.
So what do you do? Like build a clubhouse?
I just play with them, play Army Man or...
My dad never played Army Man.
But you can't choose what to do with the kids. You even get that regularly?
No, I can choose.
You know what it is? Your wife's Jack Nicholson in that club.
No way. He's got a new mother.
Man.
She didn't call yet?
So then, Gary, all right, so then you do so how long does that go on for?
Till it's time for him to go to bed, around 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Who does the homework, with him?
She mostly does it with him.
Okay, so then you got to put him to bed?
Well, we put them together. Like I take one, she takes the other.
Do you bathe them?
Sometimes.
Holy mackerel. Man, you
What's going on?
I can't get into this because you know what? We got a band rehearsal. I got to get ready, and I got to get out of here.
All right. Pedro Almodovar was also recognized yesterday for his writing for some movie he did. But anyway, he was anti-war too. 16.
Oh, he said something?
Yeah.
Let's see what he's got.
He shot off his mouth.
God bless.
Really?
Good luck if you can understand him.
How'd the screenwriter for About Schmidt not win?
He get lost to this guy.
Wow.
Guy was nominated for Catch Me If You Can.
What did this guy write?
Talk to her.
So you got to say something. Here's the deal. He's a director also. He made a lot of foreign movies. The Academy loves him. They can't give him an Oscar for his foreign movie because it just hasn't worked out, so they got to give him something.
Okay.
Can I tell you something? That we all just got some news out in the office, and everyone's just going nuts. I just want you to read this one sentence.
Okay. To staff from Tom Chiasano. It is my duty to inform you that Infinity Broadcasting has moved the date for merit raises from April 1st to October 1st. If anyone has any questions about this company-wide policy, please feel free to see me.
Oh.
Hey, that was smart. April Fools. It's got to be April Fools.
I got to tell you, we were all waiting. We were, like in a week or so, we were all going to look for raises.
So you got to wait, what, 6 months?
You mean the season to go talk to him even has changed?
That's a cool move Tom just did.
No, it's a company-wide, but how do you just move a date?
It's the yearly review, except they're putting it off 2 years. John's talking to Tom right now.
Yeah, he ran right up the stairs.
Oh, he did.
If I was you, I'd start a gambling website. Cabby's got the right idea. I told you that. So you mean he can question Cabby's gambling website, but you can't question his decision?
Yes, you can, but you won't get anywhere.
By the way, the stock went up like 5 points last week.
And that's why. They don't give any raises. They're smart. Robin, let's wrap it up.
All right. David Letterman, it's serious. He'll be off another week
Wow.
this week.
What's going on?
Tonight, he will be replaced by band leader Paul Schaefer.
There you go. That's funny.
Tomorrow night, Bill Cosby.
Oh, he always is a big ratings grabber.
And on Wednesday night, actor Luke Wilson.
Oh.
Thursday
Still no call for Howard Stern?
No. Thursday and Friday shows are preempted by the NCAA tournament.
Mm-hmm.
But this is yet another week that Letterman won't be back.
I think
He says he looks like somebody gave him a beating. That's why he can't be on TV. It's either an irritation, inflammation, or infection.
I'll tell you what it is. He's old and stressed out and tired.
It was diagnosed as shingles, and ever since then he's been out with guest hosts sitting in the chair.
He's had enough. His body's rejecting work.
The doctor says he is getting better, and he's eager to return to work.
Yes. Maybe that's why he's
got to be
uptight.
considered on a week-to-week basis.
All right. Good luck, Letterman. He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's been a good guy to me.
Having a bad time.
And I hope he's better. I feel bad that he's sick. He's a good guy. He really is.
He is a good guy.
Yeah.
I like him. Sorry to hear he has shingles. The numbers of people going to the movies this weekend, they say, was down because of the war. But number one at the box office again for the third week in a row was Bringing Down the House, the Steve Martin Queen Latifah movie.
Could that be a good movie?
You will laugh.
Yeah.
But for all the wrong reasons. You know, it's like one of those things you shouldn't be laughing at that joke, but you laugh at it anyway.
Isn't the premise Steve Martin's in love with
No.
Queen?
No.
Oh, okay.
Eugene Levy, his best friend. Steve Martin couldn't be in love with her, but Eugene Levy, his good friend, is in love with her.
Eugene Levy is in love with
Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah?
Yeah. Oh, he can't wait to get his hands on her. She's giving him the brush off.
And I heard there was a little off-screen romance with them, too.
Get out.
I'm sorry.
Dreamcatcher, the new movie based on a Stephen King book.
Who's Queen Latifah's boyfriend in real life?
I don't know. I've never...
King Latifah?
I've never seen her paired with anyone.
Who is her king?
Who is keeping the queen happy?
I don't know.
I don't know, but... Is there a Mr. Latifah?
I've never seen one.
Who do you see her with when she's out?
I haven't seen her with any guys, not to my knowledge. I mean, I've only seen her out once.
Well, they reserved 2 seats for her at the Oscars.
Yeah, but I think that was for her.
Oh.
Dreamcatcher was the number 2 movie.
What's that?
That's the new It's a Stephen King
Oh, I love those movies.
movie based on a Stephen King book.
I love those on video.
I liked it.
You saw it?
Yeah.
I can wait for video.
Agent Cody Banks was number 3.
What's that?
That's the Frankie Muniz.
And that kid doesn't interest me.
Yeah. View from the Top was number 4. And The Hunted was number 5.